mix that never would have made it. And it was mixed with something.
Down for my niggas. Huh? Down for my niggas. See murder in them?
Nah, never would have made it. And it was mixed with something else. And somebody, that dude, Sway, the remix god, took it from a girl that stole it from my DJ.
Wait, the remix got my home.
And then he put it on streaming, and that whole he got money from it.
Oh,
okay. All right, so we really just start, Casey.
Because my brother of Niners fan.
Casey, we really just started so that we.
Nah, I'm just messing with y'all.
So.
Oh, sorry.
Episode, what is
229.
This? 229 of the Poor Horsemen podcast. We have a special guest here today. We were supposed to be professional podcasters and starting on time. Our guest was here before all other hosts. Well, no, JC was here.
I was here before everybody. I pulled up when you pulled up.
Wow,
no, you were not there.
I was.
Where? So you pulled up in his car.
I was just in my car.
But I don't know if he pulled up before you.
No, I seen him when he pulled up.
Okay.
So I've been here, folks.
Episode 229.
Bullshit. Man, I was stuck in traffic.
Poor Horseman podcast.
You took
professional.
Yeah.
If they notice, we usually have something on the table. But we have an announcement to make in about a week or so where we can't put nothing on the table today. All right, so spare us. There's typically copious amounts of alcohol.
This nigga said copious.
Spell it. Spell it, Phil.
COPIUS.
I said Phil.
Did I spell it right, though?
You did. All right. We have a special guest today. Mm-hmm. But I don't know what name he want to go by. One of the best DJs in the city.
For sure.
Also, he's a sideline cameraman for the Texans.
I'm fucking dead.
He is also. He also
said
does,
fuck God.
Let me finish.
I know one too though. He a courtside reporter for the Rockets.
I was gonna go to that. Okay, so what? And he also does the dances at the Rockets when they put the camera on people in the audience.
That's not me. That's
he
the
burned down the Rockets arena for sure.
I've done that before.
I'm dead.
So we gotta do a dance off before we leave today. Then.
They put me on.
They put you on the shit. And you act like you don't know you're on there, and then you start dancing.
Nah, I was already dancing.
I'm talking about this dude. That's what they do.
Yeah.
Chris, what name should we go by today? Because I know Chris has multiple aliases. Camera right on you. What name should we go by today? Yours is the one right on the top.
See which one's on me.
Right in the middle.
Yeah. Hi guys. Nah, Chris. Everyone knows me as Vanilla Trail, DJ Vanilla Trail. That's really. I mean, I used to be known as White Boy Chris growing up.
That's what I said. We got to go through all of them. We're gonna go through all of it.
It's so interesting. Yeah, White Boy Chris. I do like.
You grew up around the blacks. That's like
well, people, everyone's like,
whatever your name is.
People
that's
used to ask
Mike.
me, yeah.
That's White Boy Chris.
Everyone always asked me, how'd you get the name White Boy Chris? I was like, my homeboy would be like, Chris coming with me. They'd be like, Chris who? They said, White Boy Chris.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because he's only like a couple.
So they just put that on the flyer. They're like, all right, White Boy Chris.
Why do we do that? Why do we do that as black people?
Because it only be a couple of them in the neighborhood.
If his name was Jasper, they wouldn't be like White Boy Jasper. They'd be like, oh, Jasper.
Yeah.
No, it's the white boy.
Yeah.
No, Jasper.
Yeah, I was going to like 9 people's emotions and shit. It was me and then Easy. I was the only two. We were the only two ones in the club.
So let's start from White Boy Chris days.
I'm dead.
We got to do it. Now, me and you have had some of this conversation before.
A little bit.
Off camera. So we got to have it on camera now. You originally kind of was found from dancing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kind of.
So, but you also like hooped and all kinds of stuff. So then you say you played basketball before, or on the Laced Up you was talking about you like to hoop.
Yeah, I like to hoop, but you said basketball. Like I went to college or something. I played in high school. Yeah.
Oh, did you hoop? What you mean?
Yeah,
like,
I hooped.
Oh, but you wasn't in Phil is in those circuits around the city.
Oh, for real?
Like
he be doing
I'm just saying he's known for hooping. My brother was the same way, known for just hoop. Like you weren't like that.
Yeah, nah.
Like, yeah.
24-hour fitness for sure.
So where did all of this the dancing come from? Like where did this start? What block was you on?
Oh,
in
I
Houston,
see where you were going.
Where you got all this from?
It started in AAU. It started in hooping.
That's what I
So
said.
I didn't realize that's how you were trying to tie it together. When you said I hooped, if I said, oh, that's my homeboy, he hoops. He usually playing like the league.
Saying, fuck being home.
Bro, trying to tie it in. I'm like, what you talking about? Listen, I smoked before I came here, so my bad.
Yeah. So let's go through it.
Yeah. So I was playing AAU once again. Everyone just called me White Boy. And like that was like the Dougie. Everyone was Dougie and stuff. So like I would go to the parties and I'd just be the white boy that was Dougie. We used to go to Hush. I don't know if y'all know Hush.
Oh my God.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, y'all old. Y'all know Hush. Yeah. Hush was crazy. I used to do like the teen nights there. You know what I'm saying? I was probably like 15, 16, but then I started coming to the adult nights at 17, sneaking into clubs downtown, going up to TSU and PV.
Yeah.
Just all them parties.
Okay. So I went to TSU.
Yeah.
Did you and White Boy Boogie have like a dance off, or did y'all fuck with each other? Or?
We was homies, but like we had like people would book us for events that'd be like him versus him, but that was at PV.
The clash.
So that was actually
he would come to TSU too, but
yeah.
So they would make y'all
I brought him to TSU.
They would make y'all have
I
a
brought him
dance
to
battle?
TSU.
Like
because they would. It was White Boy.
It was like
Boogie.
a thing back then, though.
Yeah,
So like
yeah.
it was like Dallas versus Houston.
True.
So like they would throw
true.
these Dallas versus Houston parties. They'd bring like Mr. Hit That Hoe, Young Nation, White Boy Boogie, but then it was like just me.
Yeah.
And I gotta bring my friends. I'm like, damn, I ain't got nobody else out here.
Yeah.
So you didn't have no dancing like partners that would dance?
No, I did.
Okay.
I would go find people and bring them with me. Like I made friends to that community through the city, but like I was like, okay, I got to bring my people with me. But on the flyer, it's like 4 people and then just me. I mean, look at it like, man, I'm about to get fucked up.
No, you have to go one-on-one with folks.
But we was all cool. We was all homies, so it was fun.
B-Rabbit of dancing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let me as a person who can't dance, I cannot dance.
Damn.
It's a fact.
sorry.
Damn, why you say it like that, man? You know what I'm saying?
Like a black man, a grown ass black man say he ain't got no rhythm.
I can fight though.
That's
That's all I
can fight
too,
too.
shit.
So
nigga.
that's what, I knew this interview was gonna be off the
No,
rails.
we
I
just
already
be-
knew it. 'Cause- Okay, so from that, what kind of buzz was you starting to get? You said you was going to PV, you was going to TSU.
Yeah.
Was you traveling out of state to do this too, or how was this going?
I mean, when back then the whole boogie movement stuff was like really just Texas. There was no real like Instagram, TikTok, whatever. Vine hadn't even come out yet. So
But
it
you
was
niggas
like-
was dropping YouTube
It was
videos.
doing YouTube and Facebook. So it was like I was traveling with artists. So I toured with like Beat King and T Wayne. When I tell you I done been to every small town in Texas, bro.
Texarkana,
Yeah, I did a show at Texarkana. There's like
Kendleton.
7 people there.
Kendleton. Nah, not Kendleton.
Fucking Paris, Texas.
What?
East Texas, Tyler,
Tyler.
Abilene.
Abilene.
Damn,
I've been to Abilene.
I knocked the whole damn.
Abilene's crazy.
it is crazy.
You-
I lived in
what you know
Abilene
about
for a while.
Abilene?
I lived in Abilene for a while.
It's like just the college.
Yeah, I lived at Dias
It's like
Air
this
Force
big.
Base.
You ever heard of Abilene?
Yeah, Abilene.
It's just
yeah.
big, fancy college that everything around
They
it
be
is
cold
just
at
like
Everything
football.
around it is the phone.
1985.
Lady,
Yeah.
exactly.
The
You
niggas
knocked down
be,
someone from Abilene?
I'm married, cuz.
her name was Abilene.
Huh?
Her name was Abilene.
No, I would never say no
crazy.
names. I say locations though.
Abilene?
I did.
Yeah.
Was she named
same.
Abilene in your phone?
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Clubbing that girl from Clubbing Abilene.
that's big Abilene.
Yeah, I ain't remember her name.
Damn, that's sad.
Facts.
man. Abilene,
Yeah.
if you out there,
I'm dead.
we want you on the pod. You
Hell
know who you
nah.
are.
Young
Yo, we
Abilene.
done.
That's
That's
not
it.
our fault.
I'm married. That shit don't matter no more.
All right, back to our
dead.
exclusive journalism interview today of Chris. Okay, so I need to break down these dance. What was the most intense dance battle that you felt like you had
That's a crazy
on your
question.
circuit?
What's a circuit?
Because he was on a circuit. He did the
if
Chitlin
you
tour of
going to
dancing.
town-
Yeah.
I'm dead.
If you were going to different towns to Dougie, that's very
That's
Worst
very
one,
crazy.
that's crazy.
Was
That's
that the
very
only
crazy.
dance you were
And you were
doing
getting
too?
paid.
I was getting paid too.
That's
yeah.
Dougie.
That's awesome.
wow.
I mean,
Especially
then it
Dougie.
was like South Dallas swag and stuff, and then
And you was
it
getting
wasn't
paid
more
to do
so
this.
battles. Like when I would get booked out of town, it would be like events with rappers I know and stuff. So it was like, if you want to hear crazy road stories,
Oh, we're gonna get to
Yeah.
him, but that's gonna be Patreon.
okay.
We'll give one. Yeah,
Dog,
that's what
I
I'm
got.
We're
I gotta
gonna
make a
get
call
one-
before I do it to make sure I can say it. But yeah,
but
I
we'll
got
give
something
one
you.
for the regular audience, but then we'll go to some of the crazy shit.
Yeah. Craziest link up.
Yeah, craziest link up.
Craziest. Well, now there was one. The crazy, you know what it was? Is every time we'd go to these random cities, they'd always have like their own white boy, like at their club, and they'd always be like, "Hey, y'all two gotta." And I'm like,
"That's."
I'm like, y'all think y'all? Every club had their like white boy, this guy, white boy Jake.
Talked about that. Yeah. Always a couple,
but they were all trying to dance. They were all trying to be like me and Boogie. So it's like their whole dream was like, man, Chris got booked in my city. He out here in East Texas. I'm about to pull up and battle him. They would come with the smoke, and I'd just be sitting there laughing, bro, this is so weird. It was like a thing.
You know,
it was like a thing.
Yeah. You know what? I watched it.
It was like how people try to rap to someone in the club. Like if a rapper in the club, they be there rapping. That's what I had to deal with. Motherfuckers would like come up to me, look at me in my eyes, like
having someone come dance on that's
bro.
Crazy.
It was,
but that used to be a thing back in like when hip hop first started.
Yeah, but
that was
not even that. This is the days. This is the days when you gotta understand.
Like when MC, I was watching an interview. MC Hammer was like, he was like the dance king, and that nigga MC Search was like, man, he walked up to him, let me battle. I want to battle you.
Bro,
and MC Hammer was like, nigga, fuck you.
It ain't. I don't think if you do that nowadays, that's just corny. But
but I'm just saying,
there's too many
like,
cameras everywhere.
And even in y'all world though, that's like y'all's thing. So it's
you
like,
say y'all. I don't dance no more, bro.
We gonna get to that. We gonna get to that. You did just dance like 2 months ago. We saw you at the Rockets.
Look. That was the lemon drop.
But
that
you
wasn't
still
me.
was dancing though.
I mean, yeah, my friends wanted to get on the camera, and I knew how to get the camera on.
Wait,
them,
your dance name was Lemon Drop?
No, that's the dance.
You're wild.
That's Lemon Drop. I thought that was. He said he had all the names.
Yeah.
I'm about to say,
and I was like, I know you don't drink either. So what the hell?
No, I just started not drinking, so I was drinking. I had my big birthday drunkenness, and then I was like, I'm good now.
How long are you out?
Oh, no, I'm done. I didn't used to drink. I only started drinking because I was DJing. I was in the club, so like I would do it socially, and then it just grew into like me wanting to get drinks, and then over time I was just like, I'm only doing this because everyone else is doing it. Like,
that shit nasty.
Outside of that, it's just like when you get to that point, you're like, I just want to be drunk. So I'm like, I'm not about to become an alcoholic, so I'm gonna just chill. And you see so much when you DJing where it's like, yeah, I'm good.
Yeah. And we gonna get to the DJing here in a second, but we gotta finish these. White on white battles.
These white on white crimes happen in clubs all over
small town Texas.
Look, wait, hold on. Before we go into that, I hear white boy Chris is coming. And they have a whole montage
they would be
where they
ready.
be practicing dancing.
They would have
Remember,
the whole.
like, you got served.
Yeah. What's the shots where they like get shots with like
away my anxiety?
Yeah. They're dancing in the rain.
Niggas doing spin moves in the rain.
Look, man.
I'm dead.
We're gonna do a dance battle before the end of today. Right. Did you lose any of those battles though?
And I mean, everyone. There's no like.
Tell us what.
Do you think I'm losing?
That's what we asked you.
I mean, let's just have a moment of just.
White Boogie was cold.
White Boy Boogie
was cold, but I mean,
Bill, do you know what White Boy Boogie is?
I don't know nothing.
But I don't know. I feel like I won.
You feel like you won?
I'm pretty aware. Like when I watch it back now, it's cringy to me. But like I know back then the headspace I was in, and like
did you ever have
the way the culture was moving?
One mixtape of dance.
I'm dead. It's I don't know. One mixtape. That's crazy.
That shit is live. That shit is live. That is live. That you was getting paid,
dude
bro.
got paid.
Like, that's crazy.
Like the pay was cool. It wasn't like big money or anything.
It don't matter.
The real thing was like for me was I would do the high schools. So going into a high school and the like crowd starts a riot.
Yeah.
That's what really was crazy to me.
So you would go into high schools like an artist.
Yeah.
And dance.
Like 97.9 would go into the school and like have like, oh, we're taking over the pep rally. Yeah. Like, oh, we got a surprise guest. And me and T-Wayne would walk out and they would just flood out the bleachers.
Man, that's live. That's live.
We were about to perform at a school and they stopped us and said we can't go out there because they're all screaming out there for you. That's like insane. They wouldn't let us perform.
T-Wayne is
you was a real celebrity.
It was like, bro, we would go to the mall and get chased. Like it was weird. Like people don't do that nowadays. At all.
What song T-Wayne had? What was it? He was an artist.
Had a few.
But what name one of them?
Which one?
The main one. Shit.
Yeah.
I mean, for Texas, South
is it Spread Your Leg? Is that him?
I'm dead now. That's T Cash.
Oh, T Cash. Oh, okay.
I don't know. Nothing.
I got a whole playlist.
It's got a T in it.
I don't know none of these.
Yeah, but
was
shit,
in
you
Oklahoma.
was getting paid.
I'm from here, but I was in college. I ain't listening.
Yeah, that's all. Like,
nah, we was.
That's all that Dallas, Texas, boogie music.
That shit was live. That was a live
up there
era.
too. But like, I listened to the same artists or R&B, and then that was it.
But think about when you was going out to the clubs, 06, the 2010.
Yeah,
that shit was live.
Hoes. I wasn't dancing.
I know, but you remember
But
the
y'all
atmosphere.
are two dancing ass people.
I mean, yes, but I'm
Like,
saying
y'all
like
dance different,
though.
I couldn't
He
do.
kept the player.
I couldn't do all that stuff.
He's trying to keep his
But
player
y'all
card
be dancing though. Like,
No, because I ain't like that. I go. If I
he
go
get
out,
down.
I'm gonna go out.
He gonna do it. Yeah, he gonna do it. He don't give a
I
fuck.
don't know how to do
I
that
believe
shit.
you.
Like I never could do all that Dougie and all that stuff. So
Oh,
I
yeah.
just kind of
Dude,
stayed
like,
away.
I can tell by how you just did your hands like this.
He the Dougie. Like he the Dougie person. But like if we get in the dance, I can pop lock and all that
yeah.
shit, but
That
I don't
shit
do all
still
that.
Okay.
Okay.
Crazy.
craziest battle.
I'm sick.
What was the outcome? Did y'all ever go to blows like freestyle rappers do when they dance?
There
Like, did y'all
definitely
ever fight?
was. There was fights. There was shootings. There was a lot.
After
Y'all had a
dance
fight
battle?
after a dance battle?
Man, this shit is crazy.
Crazy.
I can imagine how probably.
Me and my boys, my boy Tom, Free Money Tom, we was at a club and I was dancing, whatever. The girl came up to me afterwards, like, oh my God, we gotta hang out, I got your number, da da da. I leave. Turns out it was some dude girl and he there with 20
That ain't
people.
about dancing.
Yeah,
that
that's
ain't
about the
about
girl,
That's
though.
just
That's about the
yeah.
girl,
about
but
the
it was the
girl,
dancing that got her.
You hurt his
losing
pride,
losing
man.
a dance battle
To a
shit.
white
Like people
man
had wanted
and
to
your
fight
girl?
me, but it never happened because of who I had around me.
I'm just saying,
Thank
you beat
More.
somebody.
More.
You a white
Halfway.
man that beat a black dude in a dance battle and took his girl. You hurt his pride
Damn.
all around.
Hey, that was a moment of like therapy.
That
Like,
shit
damn.
deep.
That shit is
I'm
deep.
just saying, you
That's
hurt
like
him.
that dude of Stomp the Yard that killed Chris Brown.
Nah, it was
but he
like
don't take
that.
his girl,
But you
didn't
gotta
he?
understand,
But
that's
he
how it
lost
really
that
He
was.
battle.
lost the battle.
Oh, that's how it was.
That's how it was. Like,
I thought Chris Brown
not
killed
exactly
himself,
like
though.
that, but
No,
I thought he slid
What kind
and
of
he killed
dark-ass
himself.
movie he was in?
What are you talking
Which
about?
is the one that slid and broke his neck? What movie?
You got that unrated.
Bro, what?
There's a movie where the
you were
dancing
watching
person-
you were watching a parody and you got served.
He been watching he watched the Tubi version.
Oh, yeah,
He got that on Tubi.
yeah, 'cause the version I saw.
God
Can't-
damn.
The version I saw, the dude was.
Oh, this
Oh,
nigga
no.
done
They
pulled up the
done pulled
video.
up some of KC's old
Oh,
footage
yeah.
right here.
What is that?
but look,
Whatever you was doing, that's how he did.
Oh, stop it. Hold on.
so the footage I saw of the movie, a guy is like sliding on
Oh, he
his
talking to
head
the
and he
camera
dies.
beforehand?
Is that not a real movie?
Yeah, that was like
Jordan
07.
That's Tubi.
That's for sure college.
That may have been that dance flick.
How'd you find this?
It could have been.
Because
It could have been.
they used to work together.
Oh, okay.
And he used to be dancing.
Oh, that's that YouTube shit.
Yeah.
Ah, man, that's crazy. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Okay.
What is this?
all right.
Let's get to
So
it.
now you've changed. No longer. When did you go away from White Boy Chris?
Man, in the Vine, when Vine had came out and I got on there, that's crazy. You trying to crump. When Vine had came out. When Vine had came out, I started. Oh no, that's not what it was. T Wayne got signed to Brick Squad, and our manager was Miss Deb, and she was like, "What's your name?" I was like, "They call me White Boy Chris." She was like, "Oh no, we can't do that. What I'm gonna do? Go tell rappers to call you White Boy Chris?" I was like,
Sure.
"That is kind of crazy, isn't it?" So like they would jokingly out there call me Vanilla Ice. So the joke back was like, "Nah, it's on the Houston version, Vanilla Trail."
That's
That's
actually
live.
a hard name, though.
That's hard.
Yeah.
That is.
Nah, you.
Like imagine you sitting in a meeting like, "This is White Boy Chris." They're all looking at you like, "What?"
No business would be signed.
nothing.
Yeah,
No
like
business.
nah, nope.
So, how did you get into the DJing aspect of it all?
So I was dancing. I was doing stuff out here. Damn, I told this story a couple times. I was dancing, doing stuff for artists out here and stuff, and I was just kind of like, man, I ain't trying to do this forever. So I wanted to move, and my boy Jay Bling, he's a Floyd Mayweather's DJ. He came out here, helping out this artist and working with this energy drink brand, and I was like, yo, like, I want to come to Vegas. So we hung out like all summer, and then we got a house together in Vegas the next year, and then I was helping him with his music stuff, like linking him with dancers to promote his music. And then one day I was just like, bro, I want to learn. Like, you have all these boards around. Like, can I play with it? He's like, yeah, sure. And when I was playing with it like every day for like 30 days, then he came up and he was like, oh, you're really trying to do this? And I was like, yeah. So I was doing them in the house, and then we started going on Facebook Live because my Facebook was growing from the dance videos.
We talked about.
And what year was that?
Yeah.
What year was this?
This like 20.
What, like
14?
15?
Nah, this like 2017, 2016.
Okay.
So yeah, I was on Facebook Live just DJing. I ended the first one. I had 100,000 views after like 2 hours. I was like, oh, I got to keep doing this. Then I invited people over to the house, doing stuff at the house, to the point like 6 months later, I did one. After 2 hours, we ended it. It said 2.1 million views.
Damn.
And I was like, oh shit. But the next day, Facebook deleted my whole shit.
Because of the music.
100 copyright claims.
Yeah.
I hate that shit too.
But after that, he was like, hey, you got to come in the club or whatever. So I got into the club. I started DJing some of the fights for TMT. Me and Bling DJ'd the Conor McGregor Floyd Mayweather fight. Ooh. And then Floyd had us come in and do his strip club that he opened that year.
Yeah.
Girl Collection.
Is that still
Girl
there?
Collection. Yeah, it's still there.
Yeah,
Okay.
I've been to Girl Collection.
That club gonna last forever. That club ain't never going
It's
nowhere.
pretty live,
They
actually, too.
got cigarette burns on their thighs and shit.
Nah, these are
Dead.
like he got.
But you gotta understand, this is Floyd. That's Floyd's playground.
Yeah.
Girl Collection. If you live in Vegas, you know that's Floyd's hangout. Like that's
He's
Floyd's
spending money
playground.
there.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. And if anybody come in and like we'd have all the celebrities come in early, just them and Floyd or ball players, everything. I ain't gonna say too much about that, but
On Patreon.
Yes.
maybe. I like my life.
Yeah.
But like whatever they throw, he would come out and throw more, and it would just make them throw more and more. But it's like you can't keep up.
You can't
with
keep
him.
up with Floyd.
Like opening night, it was like just TMT, and he came in there and just threw like 50,000 just all over the club, just walking around throwing it up in the air. I was like, this is ridiculous.
Damn. Yeah.
That is.
But all the girls are handpicked by him.
Yeah.
That's somebody's
Half of them
yearly.
are ones he knows.
What'd you say?
That's somebody's yearly income.
Straight up.
50,000.
He make that all day though.
It's
That's
not
throwaway money.
reality does not exist. It's you live in your own world. Like
That's how I'm living right now.
Yeah.
all right, champ.
Come on, man. All right.
Yeah.
So you move to Vegas. When do you come back to Houston? Like when do you come back and start hitting the scene here?
I came back like 2018. Came back to be with family with some stuff, and then I was doing stuff in Vegas. So I went to one of the promoters I know, B-Star, and was like, yo, I want to do something, blah, blah, blah. And then I linked up with DJ Mr. Rogers, and he had seen what I was doing over there. And he was like, he brought me in and kind of gave me advice, filled up my computer with music, like helped me out a lot. And then he would throw me opportunities too. So a club would come to him and be like, hey, we want you to do 4 hours here. He'd be like, I'll do 2, and have Chris come do the opening too.
That's what's up.
So
That's what's up.
yeah.
That's what's up.
Even when I left again to go to LA and Detroit for 6 months, and
You stayed in Detroit for 6 months?
we'll get there. And then,
That's how. Yeah. So go ahead.
and then I came back. He still was like, yo, I got a spot. Come on.
That's
And that's when he put me on a crew. That's why I'm so loyal to Crew Lounge, just because they were the first ones like, yeah, come on. And then
and you're at Crew a lot now.
I do 2 times a week.
That's what I would say. You're there a lot.
Yeah, that's like family.
Is that home base for you? Kind of considered.
Yeah,
Okay.
for the most part.
And then that you mentioned other places. You also had LA for a little while.
I was in LA for a little while doing some.
And was
social
that
media
DJing
stuff.
also, or was it?
Well, I mean, that was COVID. So I started doing I had Bling had a crib out there, so I went and stayed with him during COVID. After I left Detroit, and I'm friends with. I've known Dan Rue.
Oh yeah.
Forever.
So
He was one of the white boys that like he had his town.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That
So
nigga's cold. Yeah.
you and Darren had a battle.
Yeah.
At one point, like 11 years ago, yeah.
For people that don't know, that's the
Dancing Dan.
yeah, but the
Wildin'
black
Out.
dude. What he be saying? Like,
Oh,
yeah,
Nick.
baby, yeah,
Yeah. Nick,
That's
Knick-Knack, Paddywhack.
yeah, Patty
My
White.
brother,
Yeah.
for sure. But yeah, then I told Dan, he was like, Dan loved to talk. So Dan came over and we was talking, and he just started talking about all the stuff he was doing. He was like, yeah, I got this Facebook deal for da-da-da-da. And I looked at him, I was like, bro, you have 10 times as many followers as you, and my Facebook deal is worth more. And he was like, what? I was like, well, who you doing it with? And he showed me the stuff, and I was like, no, come here. and we ended up getting a crazy deal. Like he was like, anything you need, he's like, you can come stay at the house. We gonna make content. Da-da-da. So I was managing his Facebook stuff.
You white boys stick together.
Man, well, I was trying to. I got a love for Dan on a personal. Yeah, I got a love for Dan on a personal level. So I was trying to be.
No, I'm just. Playing.
I was trying to be.
I'm just playing, bro.
I was mainly like with Dan. I was just trying to be like a friend to him because he didn't really have nobody around telling him, like, hey, like you tripping, like,
right?
Yeah.
So there was a lot of guidance, and I understand he'd been through a lot in his career too with stuff he said and done, but that's my brother. I love him, and I was making sure I was always like, hey, that's not.
Yeah, he had that one bad moment.
That one thing, the one thing you can't say.
He said the one thing you can't say.
The word.
Yeah.
Why?
And
Did he rap a
said
song
it with his chest too.
Well,
No,
it was a point where like they was at their like peak in their career, and like he had motherfuckers like The Game, and like Pete Diddy telling him like, yeah, you good. Like all the most famous people in LA that he was hanging out with all the time was like, yeah, bro, you good, say it. But then like his roommate was like, you're not good.
Don't do that.
And then they had a fight go kind of
the power is in the people. Like P Diddy and them ain't gonna save you when you down on your ass.
Yeah, they gonna do whatever you want, bro. Just come get my views up.
Shit,
that's basically what they do.
I got a song out. Come over here. Come to the house.
You just hot right now.
Yeah.
So here in Houston now, where can most people like find you? Like I know Crew. What other places do you have? Like I guess it's like a residency.
Yeah.
What other places are you at?
I got Chapman on Sundays. Chapman and Kirby. FYC on Saturdays.
What's FYC?
Finish the Champagne.
That's what I was.
Like downtown.
Yeah,
I seen that. Okay.
And then what do I? 13 on Saturdays. I do Clutch. Yeah. And we run down the weekly.
No, but people don't know that.
No, I got it's just a lot, and then there's like some spots that are every now and then. So it's like,
and then you've been doing your own house mixes at the crib.
At the crib.
And those
I did a house set last night at the Mag. It was like house and dance, old R&B.
When did house music become this big thing? Because it's been like the last 2 years. Like I think there was that one song, "Hey Baby." They turned that into like
well, that was a Jersey mix.
Okay, so what's the difference then?
That's Jersey clubs. That's like how we look at boogie music out here in Jersey. They got Jersey club music.
So when did this house movement start from your perspective as a DJ?
I mean, it started. I mean, you talking about like nationally out
like,
here?
Like Drake is.
I mean,
like Beyonce. Like
the whole thing developed from. I mean, there's like a million genres in electronic music. And people all have their own thing, but what started popping up was people collaborating with artists and like throwing them on stuff. And then K Tronada came out and had a huge splash, and then it started being more acceptable internationally. America was really late to the wave. Internationally, they was already on the techno house, which someone had developed. It's like a EDM version of house. And then
wasn't that song the Latch was a house song?
Latch
with Sam Smith?
Yeah, Sam Smith.
Yeah.
I mean, house originated early,
but DC and DC, who do
they
house?
got their own style.
They got their own style. They do.
I mean,
house,
different
though.
cities are different.
But we have a style.
It became national.
We screw.
Tay Powers. Tay Powers does like a. Well, Houston's so diverse. So it's like you got to put a lot into that to make it sound like that. But there's a DJ on Instagram, in real life, Tay Powers. Super dope DJ. She does like if Houston had its own house genre,
it would be her
videos.
Okay.
Yeah.
But it's just like how DC always had house music as their thing. Like we always had our culture, but around 05, 06, the world started to notice our culture.
Yeah.
Just like now the world's starting to notice they shit.
Yeah.
Yes.
And how house music's growing is
New
just from
Orleans the
artists
same way,
doing
all
house
that.
tape. I mean, Beyonce put out a whole dance album. Drake put out a whole dance album. I remember my boy, I'm real close with Gordo. He produced a few songs on Honestly Nevermind. And I kept seeing him at Drake's house on his story. And I'm like, what are you doing? He was like, just wait. Then everyone announced like, oh, Drake's about to release an album. And I was like, man, I hope it's this. I hope it's this. And I remember just sitting there like, it's about to be a house album and y'all gonna hate it.
So you knew ahead of time then.
Gordo had told me at his concert like 2 weeks before it released.
That shit jam,
bro.
It took people time though, because everyone had this really like, oh, he finna put some bars out.
Yeah, you did say that.
I liked it from jump too.
Yeah.
Because Drake always put his full artistry into whatever he's gonna
great
do.
Lyricism.
It's like he's still Drake is a great artist, hip hop, singing.
He cares about
so
what he
that's what I'm saying. He ain't gonna put out no bullshit.
Yeah,
like Beyonce did it right too.
Nah, Beyonce did it perfectly.
And
she was already coming
the Dream was on that hoe too. Like he produced
for real?
it. Yeah, I think he produced
Dream
that.
always with her.
Yeah.
Always.
Nah, he's
That nigga cold.
Yeah,
he made everything.
he not missing.
I remember Jamie Foxx was telling a story about when he met him in Atlanta. And he was like, The Dream was playing something, and he was like, I want that song. And he was like, no, that's going on my album. And it was
She's rocking
one of those like that was on his album.
Yeah.
If the Dream could sing, he would be an international.
He can
sing. It's
Like
that's auto-tune.
That's like what you said yesterday. We was just randomly watching Jamie Foxx show.
Yeah.
If Jamie Foxx was like a dancer, that'd be like a cheat code because nigga do everything.
Like
He got character. He
like
got
if the
character.
Dream really
Bro,
like
that
Dream
fancy?
can
I
sing,
fuck
Dream can sing,
but not like Luther.
I love
but
it.
he can't.
He
don't have
not
those vocals.
Luther.
That's what
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like if he had that,
he don't even have like
So
a Jamie
same.
Foxx vocal.
Yeah. If he had that kind of vocal,
All set a falsetto?
nah, bro. That's a lot of auto tune.
I feel
A
you,
lot of
but
auto-tune.
damn, he doing something.
Damn.
But that's not Jamie
it's not-
Foxx
yeah.
vocals.
I
That's what
feel
I'm
you.
saying.
Yeah.
Like if he had like those vocals, it'd be a cheat code because his pen is
Everything
probably
else is
second to
incredible.
none.
Yeah.
Everything
Yeah.
pen is
Dream.
insane.
And that little particular thing he does on his albums where it just goes right into the other
He has
song.
no transitions.
His
Transition,
transitions
It's
be
just-
amazing.
But that is
love
like
versus hate.
it
I
makes
love
you
when artists
listen
do
to
that.
the
Love
whole
money.
motherfucking album.
You don't even realize the song changed.
Yeah,
You
you
never
don't
know.
even know.
Damn,
You'll
this
be
shit's
listening
still
to the 9
rocking.
songs and be like, am I still on the first one?
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's
that
how he
whole
do it.
live.
That's how
And
he
that's
do
how
it.
I
Beyonce
like
album
that.
was.
That exactly. That's why he produced it.
Yeah,
All
that's
right, so
awesome.
dream collaboration. Who do you want to work with
In what sense?
in music now since you DJing? Like
Well,
who would you want to do sets with?
Ooh,
Or if you had an artist take you on tour,
I would dream setup is either it's K Tronada. Do something with K Tronada. Like back to back with K Tronada would be mind blowing.
okay?
Are you into actual producing of
I'm learning.
okay.
You're learning. Okay, so you learning
I'm
production
learning.
also.
Yeah. So
Okay.
I'm dealing with a lot of sampling right now, so it's not like real production.
That's
but
where some of that house stuff is coming from too. Like
It's
you
a bunch of
picking it up.
sampling, yeah.
Yeah, picking it
But,
up in real
What
time.
was that last song you just did where you was in the living room with the dog and your boys rolling up weed?
Damn.
The one I just posted.
Yeah, that was live.
That
yeah.
was live.
Was that one thing? It was one thing mixed with the house flip.
Yeah. One thing.
Yeah.
Nobody saw that hand.
His hand was in the
in the
corner.
goddamn video rolling up weed.
He did that
Yeah.
intentionally.
Nah, he was over at the crib rolling up. We was talking. He got a clothing line. I'd be doing like the design. I'd be doing the graphic design for it. So he was
Hey,
hanging
what
out.
don't you do?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Come
what
on,
don't
my
you
nigga.
I don't do porn
Oh, bullshit.
anymore.
All right, we're gonna jump into a few topics with you too before we jump to Patreon,
For sure.
because I at least want to talk about Ed Reed with him, and then we're gonna go into Patreon. So tell the people where they can find you and all that good stuff.
Okay.
Then we're gonna jump right into a topic, and then we don't do a quick Patreon where you can tell a few explicit
Cool.
stories. So tell people where they can find you. Right in the camera on you.
You can find me on Instagram at Vanilla Trill. YouTube Vanilla Trill. I got other if you just look up Vanilla Trill, it's gonna find
It's
it.
gonna be you.
I also got like side pages I do other stuff on for St. Chris.
Yeah.
SAYNTCHRIS. But yeah.
Okay. All right. So I want to do this real quick just because Ed Reed was going insane. Ed Reed was cussing out people that he wasn't even employed with yet. He showed up. He showed up to Bethune Cookman without a contract. Weeks before his job was supposed to start.
This what threw me off. about that.
Hey man, hold on. We fuck with Ed. We interviewed
This
Ed.
was-
That's why I'm about to
Okay.
talk
Before
about
you
it.
get into
We've
it,
interviewed Ed Reed.
I was going to bat for it. I'm like, y'all don't know Ed Reed's very passionate. But I ain't know cuz wasn't even employed.
Bro. So
I thought he was
you don't know.
I thought he was already had a
Ed
job.
Reed got hired like Deion Sanders did at an HBCU
Okay.
coach football.
Cool.
At
Bethune
Bethune-Cookman. He didn't have a contract. He shows up 2 weeks early. We've interviewed Ed Reed. Ed Reed,
It was
solid.
Phil.
It was
Yeah.
calm.
Calm.
Calm. Cool.
Good
collected.
brother.
Yeah.
Not yet.
This
Very
video
down to earth.
This video I saw, he needs to be arrested.
No, that's how
Damn.
that's how he is. He had a video where he talked about the year that they won the Super Bowl in New Orleans when the lights went out.
Yeah.
During
Damn,
the
I
season,
forgot about that.
During the season, he cussed out everybody. He like, yo, we got firemen coming in to like, we got volunteer firemen coming in to like clean up the locker rooms. You cutting off your tape. The trash can is right there. You're a grown ass man. Why can't you just throw the tape away? Why can't you throw your socks in the bin? Y'all doing all that. So he's been very consistent. I'm big on consistency. He's big on
the Miami video.
You can't cuss out your employer before you're hired.
What was the capacity
He
of
was
it?
calling them bitch asses.
Oh.
I done more for this university in 2 days than anybody who's been here for 20
He was
years.
out there mowing the lawn.
He was mowing the lawn.
He cleaned out a lot. That's why he cleaned out a whole lot.
You got to sign the paper first, though.
He's got to sign the contract.
I understand that, but sign the paper first and then be like, all right, look, this is how we doing.
It did. He tried to do a press conference because they was like, you're no longer the coach. And they tried to say he announced that he wanted to step down, which isn't the case. They just fired him. That's all they did. So he got fired. How do you get fired before you start?
I saw the live where he was with the students or the recruits.
They was crying.
And they were crying. And then he just like went off again. These motherfuckers. Like he went off. And so I'm like, shit.
Damn.
He's very consistent. Like he
probably
don't like trash.
He don't like trash.
He don't like trash.
He said, there's trash in my office. This building is fucking trash.
Oh, wow.
Everybody here is fucking trash.
He said, yeah, with the he said something about the alumni or somebody with the money. He said, y'all can't even, my fucking office was dirty as hell.
He did say that.
This lot was dirty as hell. We just cleaned this up. So I was mad as hell.
What was he holding on that
Deion
label?
was saying some of the same shit.
Deion was.
But it was more financial, but he was saying some of the
What
same
did he
shit.
yell at press conference? Like, dang.
They did it in the locker room.
In the locker room.
They
That
came
looked
when
like
he,
a church.
It was like a video room.
it's a video room. Yeah, where they do like look at film and shit.
That looked like a.
So
the
he was
back of a
cussing everybody
church,
out
man.
Everybody before he
on
got
video,
hired.
and like he knew he was on video.
On his live. He did it on his Instagram live.
But apparently on
If it wasn't on video nowhere, he'd still have a job.
That's what I
though.
said.
But what he said is that this stuff was in his contract about like the stuff being cleared out.
Cleaning
Like
the
he
The
talked
contract
about
that hadn't been
cutting the
signed yet.
grass?
that he didn't sign yet, but he said that he wanted better facilities and blase. And then when he showed up, he saw that trash and went off.
Let me make one. Ed Reed, I love Ed. We all love
We
Ed
all
Reed.
love Ed Reed.
Yeah.
I'm hurt, dog.
That's what I'm
That's
saying.
if I'm
That's
all
what
right.
I'm saying.
Hell no.
But Ed Reed ain't Deion.
No.
He ain't Deion.
Deion
as
is more like polished when it comes to the
and like more
Oh,
strategic
oh,
and
for
more,
sure.
Deion is definitely more
personable. Oh, this nigga came in a suit.
Oh damn! How was church? Why only the front tucked in?
Stupid.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, stupid. Hey, chill out, chill.
But
Nigga.
you ordered a second. Don't worry about it. You ordered a second.
Nigga is an
Matter of
idiot.
fact, we have him join our Patreon segment too. We can start that and then we'll go into his interview too.
Cool.
But the thing with Ed Reed though, he isn't quite polished out, I don't think, enough to be a college coach. I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with him.
No, for sure.
But he ain't gonna be able to work with boosters. Like shit like that. You gotta be kind
be
of
able to tone it down.
The toughness
Just
and the
be
grit.
professional,
That's all it
man.
is.
Yeah.
Like
Be
if we
professional.
we had
all
great on
have
the
an
field.
edge.
That's what I'm
we
saying.
all have an edge, but
That's
just
what I
be
was getting
professional.
at. If we had like a conversation with corporations, I'd probably sit back and not say a lot because I'll be the one to fuck shit up.
yeah, because you be saying you be saying shit like, say man, well this ain't gonna
I'm
work.
just saying, because
Like when I teach my students, they piss me off. I be like, say, cuz.
Yeah,
Like,
you can't do that.
Hey,
You cannot do that.
you gonna be Matt Mittens that Dave Chappelle was saying. We gonna be in the meeting. Like, hey Matt, what you think about that? Meow. Yeah, good. Like you just keep a Matt Mittens on your side because he just know.
All right, Chris, we need them. Patreon stories. This is where we gonna cut. It's gonna
Man.
keep rolling. But we LP here. It's 2023. Welcome to the new year. We know your New Year's resolution is to consume more content. And not only now can you find the Poor Horsemen podcast on Audible, you can also find any content, an entire selection of audiobooks across any genre. I recently started a book called The Big Leap. I encourage you all to go find this as well. And guess what? If you go to audibletrial.com/The Poor Horsemen, all of our listeners get a free month free on Audible. Not only will you get that free month, you can go find the same book that I'm looking, or any book that you're interested in across any genre. And at the same time, not only will you be supporting yourself, you'll be supporting the podcast. Again, that's www.audibletrial.com/The Poor Horseman. We appreciate your support. This is going to be an extended episode.
Hell yeah.
Can't stand blacks, bro.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? We had one of my brethren on the last episode.
We walk out a white man and then he can't stand
I
black.
can't stand blacks. You know what I'm saying? Like,
When you walked them out, what was that conversation
like white power. That was damn. So look,
Hey, I got you, LP.
extension of episode 229.
Yeah.
It says y'all don't want to split it up. I
Exactly.
might split it up anyway because fuck y'all.
Nah,
This is
bro.
start the clock. Start the clock. All right.
Because the other one was only like 40 minutes anyway because of Patreon. So it kind of just go right into
But he
it.
jumping in. This is Patreon also right now because he tried to call me before the pod, but we was recording. So brother, first let's introduce you to the audience. We have comedian extraordinaire.
I'm not a comedian right now.
What the
I can't
hell
be
are
a
you?
comedian with this suit on.
Pull the mic.
I can be anything with this.
Pull the mic closer.
I can be anything with this suit on right now.
Okay, we got.
I can do your taxes.
We got Deaky.
I can preach to you.
I can.
I can get you out of jail right now, nigga.
I can teach you how
Now
to
the last
save
time
money.
you was here, you was disgusted with my McDonald's order,
Yeah, he was.
and then they closed my McDonald's next door.
You was eating from there?
No, because they tried to rob me that last time.
Oh, shit.
The one time I was there, they did try to rob me, so I can't go there no more.
Yeah.
But I am hurt that they closed it just because McDonald's is a part of my blood.
Well, I'm just mad because all the homeless people here right now.
Well, now they at the Greyhound. They just sitting at that Pizza Hut right there.
Nah, I just seen one on 610. He was mad. They shut that McDonald's down. That nigga was like, man, the homeless game ain't like it is, like it used to be, man.
They got a game?
Shit ain't like it is, man. This shit changed, man. This shit oversaturated, man.
I'm about to go back to my mama.
Nah, that nigga say I'm finna go and get me a house, man. Nigga, what?
So the man was what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6
Come on,
double
man.
cups.
Yeah.
Mr. Jeff Shelley, please introduce yourself.
Sextuplet.
Hey, that's a bit.
Sextuplet.
Is that already a bit for you?
No.
We need to make
That
one today.
nigga,
We need
that's
to do
a
it today.
bit.
We need to do
Hey,
it today.
the
homeless is oversaturated.
That
That's
nigga
a
say it's
fucking bit.
oversaturated, man.
That shit is funny.
All right, camera on Mr. Shelley. Please introduce yourself to the audience again, sir.
Hey, what's going on? It's your boy Jeff Shelley, man. I can't call myself a comedian right now. I feel like I'm everything.
You feel like you scamming?
I can scam you. I can do anything to you right now, man. I'm in the building. Poor Horsemen, what's up, baby?
Why?
Prior to this day, when the last time you wore a suit?
Hey, listen, let me tell y'all. I'm gonna tell you why I called you earlier.
Okay, let me know.
So
This
boom,
is Patreon then.
I did a private show last night. Mind y'all, I only own 2 suits. 2 suits.
That's one of the two.
This one, it's reversible though, so I own 2 suits. I can flip this bitch inside out. It's a whole new nother suit. You know what I'm saying? So I did a private.
This nigga Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
I did no. It's real. I did a private show. I wish I can tell y'all who is fuck.
Hold on. Regular episode now. The fact that you came through in a reversible suit is one of the most insane things that I've ever seen in my
Hey,
life.
man, I'm built like that, bro. I'm built like that.
Where did you find? Is that from K&G?
Man, this suit not reversible though.
No, it's not,
It's
bro.
not
I see that, but I'll
reversible, bro.
It's not.
But I like how you hit.
That's
you,
a great joke.
That's what I'm
That's a
saying.
great joke.
You
That's
put
a
it in
great
there,
joke.
and then you end it with that little.
People
yeah.
won't know what
That's some
happened.
Dave
on the,
Chappelle shit.
you got to join the Patreon if you want to know where we came from with this reversible
no,
suit.
that
Well, we
shit
got
is
our
funny.
brother Jeff Shelley back in the building. We
Hey,
appreciate you coming
yeah,
through.
yeah.
We appreciate you coming through. All right. So we want to get into it. You got a lot of things going. You got upcoming movies. You got your tour starting on next week.
Yep, 28.
And then also you just kind of been really killing the skit game here recently.
Right.
Like we had
Reese,
Reestifer on. I think you and Reestifer probably the best in Houston, at least in my opinion.
I fuck
on
with
doing
Reese,
skits.
but that nigga make a video out of anything.
He make a video
He make
every
it
day
out of
too.
anything.
Man, that nigga make a video out of
every day.
anything.
Them choose one videos he been making.
Oh, man.
Them
That
shit's
one
funny.
with the sun though, that shit had me. In
Oh,
when
man.
he had his son.
That fucked me up right
put
there.
that suit on him. Oh my
That
god,
fucked
shit
me up,
crazy,
boy.
yo.
So,
That
brother,
funny.
what has been going on with you here lately? And then tell us about the tour. How did all that come together?
Shit, I put it together.
This all you?
Yeah,
This all
I put
you?
it. I put it together. I called some comedy clubs. 'Cause, you know, it's about that time, bro. I've been in the game 9 years, and I don't think people really know I really do stand up. I started on stage.
Yeah.
Fuck the internet. I started I don't know if y'all know the Ali's, the Blame, the Comedy,
Yeah.
the Eddie B, these, the Terry Grossman. These like niggas that really, really been in the game.
Yeah.
And my first year, they was where I'm at right now.
Gotcha.
They was the top of and like Ali probably like damn near top 5 on the cool.
Oh, the what's his name?
Ali Sadiq, he top
Yeah,
5.
nah, he cold. Yeah.
That dude is hilarious.
Yeah, he top 5.
Cold,
You know what I'm saying? So I can't bro. I was in a place called, I used to go to this place called, I used to run it, place called Diablo's in Third Ward.
Diablo.
And when I say, bro, like, you gotta be funny. Like, you gotta be funny. I'm talking about, I done seen real funny motherfuckers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like social media fool you. Social media will really fool your ass, bro.
Yeah, from what I've been hearing, and not from you, but I have heard a lot of the comedians who broke on social media, when they get on stage, a lot of people are not happy with their comedy performance.
It's not their fault though.
What you mean?
It's not their fault because we're in a different generation.
Explain.
And we have that opportunity to do one video and blow up. So it's not our fault. It's not nobody's fault. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I've been doing it 9 years.
Yeah.
I did stand up before social media. So I had the first 3-4 years, I had to really learn stand up. Not that I wasn't funny. I just had to learn stand up.
So what's the difference then between being able to make a skit and being able to craft a joke
On stage.
on stage?
God damn, man.
God damn.
The white man.
Well, I mean,
JC might be racist, bro. Like the last guest we had, yeah, he did several
I learned
Black History Month jokes. Why are you doing
hey,
that?
we deserve to
That's
throw some racism.
that's my
like that,
aliens
man.
today.
We so far behind on
My
racial
aliens today.
slurs.
Like my man just came with a suit.
Yeah,
That's
come
my
on,
aliens.
man.
I'm Dr. Umar.
But he's not white though.
We don't
He's
care,
the one that
nigga.
started that joke
You
about
ain't
you.
black.
He's the one that started that shit.
we behind on racial slurs.
Yeah,
He said,
man.
we don't care, nigga. Like,
You ain't black, nigga. We giving you racial slurs, nigga.
Yeah.
Nah,
so
fuck
what's the
with
difference between like a skit and crafting a joke?
you. Oh, the joke? You come up with a joke, you got to go work that motherfucker out on stage.
That's what I'm saying.
Before you even get that motherfucker top tier, it's rare that you say something and it's top tier already. It might be quality, but you gotta, like you say, the homeless. I just came over this shit, but I fuck around, gotta go.
That's a
I fuck
big
around, go
workshop
say
now.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I fuck around, go say it on stage, and when I get off stage, another comedian gonna say, "Hey, look, add that shit to it."
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It might take it to another level. I mean, with a skit, you know, you can work on one skit all day, but you can continue to add. You can stop. You know what I'm saying? Press play again. You can just craft that bitch in one day. But the joke, it's so instant. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah.
Okay, so do y'all work in like groups, or is it like you got a original idea and then other people add stuff to it?
I mean, some people got writers,
That's what
but
I was about to say. It got right.
some people got writers. But if you love comedy and you're in the comedy room and you hear something and you can, like when you hear somebody on stage say something and you hear it and you got something to add to it, you're gonna give it to them.
Okay.
So etiquette would be just giving it away the joke.
Yeah.
But I heard some comics say they don't want to hear nobody else shit because they don't want to get no idea, they don't want to steal nothing. They don't want to know that they have the same joke. They don't want to know. So how does that work for you?
I mean, I used to study comedy.
Yeah. Well,
I
yeah.
don't have to study it no more. I live it now. You know what I'm saying? So, I really can't listen to comedy no more. Like
feel
it
you.
live, like
you'll kinda
I
pick
hear
up, yeah.
I hear like the first 3 minutes just to see, all right, he finna cook. After that,
So you don't
I'll
watch
probably-
like a Dave Chappelle special?
Probably online, but I'm talking about like live.
Oh, I got
like,
you. Oh, okay.
I'll probably watch. Yeah, if he got something new coming out, I'll probably watch it. But like live, I can't really like listen to it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know ex-NFL players that don't like watching football.
Well, that's dumb.
I'm just saying they don't want to. They don't want to watch.
You don't want to steal another nigga move or some shit.
Nah,
You an ex-player?
No, your ex-player don't play no more. He's like, I'm done with football. Like,
'Cause he hurt. Nigga back hurt,
Yeah.
neck hurt. That nigga don't want nothing to remind him that he finna die.
yeah.
I'm sorry, I probably
CT is real though.
CT is
CT
real.
is real. CT is real. So tell us like the movies that you mentioned one on Patreon, but let's kind of talk about that film. How did you get involved in that? You've made your own movies also.
Right. I made one movie.
But what is it like? Do you prefer to be an actor or a comedian?
Shit. Comedy doing stand-up is acting.
Okay.
It is.
Okay.
That shit acting. That's why you see most comedians being in a lot of like when comedians cross over to that drama role.
Yeah.
That's why you see them succeed more. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, acting is easier for me because it's less pressure.
Okay.
But I mean, I can't take stand up out the game. I like talking shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you know, I think it's a mixture of both.
Yeah. A little bit more nuance when it's action and you.
This is the second time saying it.
This is learning, motherfucker.
He said
Spell it, nigga.
nuance.
Spell it.
He can't.
I can't. I don't
Okay.
spell. He's
Oh, yeah, yeah,
them niggas.
UANCE.
Yeah.
We knew you
the
wasn't
speller.
spelling.
Oh, you the
I
speller.
won spelling bee and I got
Speller.
suspended.
But
Okay,
I
the
want our
spelling.
spelling. I want our spelling bee though.
He the spelling.
you did. Yes, I
These
did.
two
Hold on,
niggas.
hold on,
though.
I did win our spelling bee.
I just missed the word, but you didn't even get the
Mr.
word.
Shelley, would you like to host our spelling bee live?
Wait, hold on. You the smart. You the strength.
No,
No,
they
that nigga
both
the
smart.
smartest
No,
nigga
he
in
the
the
smartest
room.
nigga in the world.
I'm Professor Hulk.
No,
Yeah.
nigga, I want the strength. I'm fucking
Yeah.
smart.
But see, he just look like that.
You got to do one
But he
thing
is
to
strong.
keep this shit. Smart, strength, cool.
I'm just
Nick.
here.
You faking. Nuance.
nigga.
I just learned nuance.
Wait, hold on.
He's
What
a
are we?
faker,
What are we?
nigga.
Yeah,
Hell no, I ain't no
you been
faker,
around
nigga.
us.
Yeah,
Hold on, you been
ain't
around us.
taking-
What are we? So you say smart?
No, I'm the funny.
Smart, funny. Yeah,
Cool.
smart, funny, cool.
I'm just
Strength.
Okay.
He the controversial.
Militant.
Yeah, he the racist.
Racist.
He the racist.
Yeah, racist.
Nah,
He
I'm
the racist.
like what they call it when you go against, like, I'm a devil's advocate.
Antagonist.
Yeah. The antagonist.
He the conflict.
Yeah.
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 Conflict.
But what I was gonna say was, when you're doing a role or when you on the set, when you're doing, like, when it say action, is it like you gotta get into, how do you deliver? Is the delivery different? That's what I'm trying to ask.
Nah.
Okay.
But I walk
Because it's
on
lines and shit, like.
lines is just direction. When you doing a role, first off, you gotta walk on set in character.
Straight up.
You gotta
Straight up.
I just talked to somebody yesterday about acting. Acting is not acting. Acting is feeling. You gotta feel this shit.
That's actually good.
Yeah,
That's
you
actually
gotta
good.
feel
Yeah,
this shit.
yeah.
Like, you gotta know what's going on with this person. First off, when you get a role, you gotta make up your own backstory.
Tupac talked
Why
about
is
that.
this person this person?
Yeah,
You know what I'm
Tupac
saying?
talked about that, yeah.
Yeah. So, man, it's the same delivery. You know,
Because because you're crafting your own joke, but somebody wrote these words for you, but they're giving you, I guess, I don't know, do they give you?
They
if you're
give
a
you- they give you the
If
lines.
you are a comedian, though, because I heard that,
You
like
get into
anybody.
improvisation.
Right, but
Yeah,
they
you gotta earn
give
that shit, though.
comedians leeway. That,
But
you gotta earn it.
you gotta just talk to the director. Hey, look, I want to say this, blah 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 blah. It's like, nigga, just stick to the line.
Like
oh, he
D.L.
say you
Hughley.
can do it. You know what I'm saying?
D.L. Hughley
Yeah.
was talking about doing that show, and he was like, he was dyslexic, so he couldn't memorize lines like
Damn.
that.
That is kind of hard though. That is kind of.
So that whole time he was just doing his thing, and they was getting mad at him, but the audience will react
I
because he
never
was
heard
so
that
cold
D.L.
as a
was
comedian.
dyslexic.
He is
Yes, he
dyslexic.
is.
I've never
He
heard
talks
said
about
that. I
that a
think he
lot.
said
Bro,
that
D.L.
before.
Hughley's this. I'm dyslexic because I know these
We
niggas.
know that. We know
D.L.
you are.
Hughley,
Hey,
Yeah, you
the-
just showed
we
this
can
shit
box.
earlier.
The director that directed 8 Mile.
8 Mile.
He's a cold ass director, but he's dyslexic.
Damn, I need to be dyslexic then if we need to
I'm telling you, niggas are creative when they dyslexic.
Write me some words backwards real
That
quick.
nigga
So we
be
can
saying
figure
some
out.
smart ass shit.
That's what I'm saying. You gotta do it his way. Like when you that way, you gotta do it your way in the level of, you know what I'm saying?
Snack, bar.
All right. So I want to craft a joke in real time.
Ooh.
Yeah. We here. There's 4 or 5 of us now. I think we could craft a joke in real time. What should the premise be? Let's use something related to podcasts. How can we craft it? Cantor, we need all of this on camera. What can the premise be about podcasts where we could craft a joke in real time?
There's a billion podcasts. Or
There's some bullshit.
He talked about homeless was saturated. Maybe we could talk about podcasts being saturated. Can we build off of that? We gotta craft a joke in real time.
That shit too hard. Fuck.
Everybody can't do podcasts.
Okay, we gotta start. Everybody can't do podcasts. How can we build on that?
just because you motherfuckers talk at
Why are
y'all's
you
wine.
cussing at us?
I'm just saying, just because you motherfuckers talk at y'all wine night and say, oh, and then y'all get drunk and like, oh, we should do a podcast. Like, nah, it's different when the cameras is in front of you. And
Okay, I don't know if that's the next part.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying, like,
Everybody can't do podcasts.
Everybody can't do a podcast.
I don't know where it's supposed to go.
We crafting a joke in real time.
So when you so that's the premise, right?
Mhm.
Everybody can't do podcasts. My grandma, 90 years old.
We going somewhere now.
She'd be like, "Hey Jeff, I think I got some thoughts I want to get out. I need to get some podcasts.
Grandma, shut the fuck up.
Okay, sorry, baby.
I don't want to hear the podcast come out. You finna die, grandma.
oh,
But I
damn.
got these thoughts about what's going on
Get them
in the
thoughts
world.
out your head. Think
I
about
know,
heaven.
but the doctor said I had about 2 weeks, you know, until I'm on bed rest.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That podcast gonna rush it up to 2 days.
Podcast needs to be released tomorrow. If anybody want to see it, it needs to be released
It
tomorrow.
take a week to edit the podcast.
They do.
I mean, I got 90 years under my belt. I should be able to talk about something.
I'm sure. Write it down and give it to somebody else so they can do their podcast.
What about my OnlyFans? Should I stop doing
A
that?
grandma
as well?
with an
Grandma, I
OnlyFans
wanna
is the
throw
start of a
up.
joke. That
It
is.
is.
Because someone do like gray hairs.
Well, see, when you doing a joke,
That's like 10,000 people on Earth.
Nah,
like that
bro.
shit.
There's several people that like gray hairs.
There's not a genre.
There's definitely
on
a genre.
Pornhub.
Yes, there is.
it's on Tasty Blacks, nigga. Not on Pornhub. It's on Tasty Blacks. You know you watch a lot of porn when you go to Google and Tasty Blacks pop up.
What's Tasty
Hey,
Black?
wait, because I don't even know. Is tasty spelled with 2 E's or Y?
Like the tasty cakes.
Oh
It's spelled with 1 Y.
Okay, so we got something. now. So
No.
Nigga, we
But I'm
all
saying
over the place.
you got to put the S.
we got to put it
You
together.
got to put
We
the
gotta-
S on blacks because if you don't, a food will pop up.
Oh, like wait, there's a tasty
so-
black person.
Nah, food
I-
coloring. It'd be food
Food,
dye.
some type of food,
Yeah.
burgers, all type of shit.
Yeah.
So you got to put the S on it.
Tasty black.
Just saying. I'm just.
That shit sound racist as fuck.
It's not racist though. It's black. It's Tasty Blacks, and they
Tasty
fucking
Black.
hard as fuck on that.
Okay, so we
Like, they fuck hard, like for real.
That's a real thing?
Yeah, they will fuck. They fuck hard. Any video, you can close your eyes and pick a video, and you gonna be satisfied.
I think I'm gonna get on tasty blacks tonight.
Is it amateur? Or
Because-
No, it's amateur. It's whatever.
In order for us to make this
First
joke
20
work,
seconds, you out of there.
so how can we connect?
They
Boom.
fucking for their freedom.
Yeah, they fucking for their freedom. Yeah. Cause I don't think they get paid like that, so they gotta go hard.
Look,
It's Tubi for porn.
It's the Tubi of porn, bro.
director be sitting on the couch like Leo and Django. That's why they be fucking so
They
hard.
fuck hard,
You
man.
remember how the nigga?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, go ahead, top him off a bill.
Yeah, man, they
after he
fuck
done
hard.
Give
fuck-
him a tall beard.
Okay, now how can we make this a joke though?
That's what Mr. Mark
This
is.
has got to be on stage. How can
This
you
shit
go
is-
from
This shit is
everybody can't have a podcast
To
talking
your
about a grandma who got an OnlyFans to Tasty Blacks. There's got to be a way to put that together.
Man, that shit is funny as fuck. Bro.
It is funny, but there's got to be a way to put that together.
Grandma from OnlyFans is a guest on the podcast.
And she's talking about her OnlyFans.
What do we throw in Tasty Black?
That's what I'm saying. The grandma,
she's black.
The grandma's from OnlyFans. She gets on the podcast to talk about her OnlyFans and signs a deal to Tasty Blacks.
That's a solid start. And Tasty Blacks wants her to do slavery porn.
Bro, you didn't went there.
Yeah, see, I'm off the hinges now.
They want her to do 9 years of slave porn.
Look, it sound like a movie though.
Nah,
They
look,
do.
The dude
It sound
be
like
hitting.
Tubi for real.
The dude be hitting. I got to have you. Remember our Roots? Hold on. You remember our Roots? Remember our Roots when Kunta he finally got free and he went to what's her name? Fanta. Her name was Fanta. He was like, Fanta, I went all this way, but she was fucking slave master. So she told him, I can love you, I can hold you, but I should pretty much tell him he can't
fuck you.
But he was like, I done came all this way. He said the white man that took my name.
Took my foot.
No, it ain't
No,
taking foot yet.
It wasn't foot
He said
yet.
he took my name, he done took my freedom, and now he done took my woman.
Yep.
And he started crying. He
didn't take the foot until later in the movie.
Damn, man, Kunta went out like a sucker.
Damn, I ain't never
cuz.
seen Roots.
Really?
Nah,
Dog, I watched Roots.
You
when I
ain't
was-
seen Roots?
that shit sound funny as hell.
Bro,
though.
I
it's not funny.
Nah,
though.
It's not.
It's not, but it is.
Look,
It's
That
not,
shit
but it
sound
is.
Let me
Nah,
tell you
but
why.
it-
Bitch,
The
I
first
came
time-
all this way and you ain't gonna give me no pussy.
The first time I saw Roots, I was
Kizzy.
working at a juvenile delinquent center, and I was watching it with the kids that I was working with. I was watching it for the first time in real time with them because they was learning about shit, and it was like whites, blacks, like Mexicans. So it's a full room full of kids. My first time seeing it, at the time, I'm like 21, 22. I'm like the youngest worker there. Man, we watched that part, and that scene specifically, that scene came on, and everybody watching that hoe, and y'all
Got
know
quiet.
how I laugh. I bust out
But
laughing.
everybody else was quiet.
Man, I got suspended for that shit.
You deserve to. Now, Roots and Shawshank Redemption.
Yeah.
If you hadn't watched those two, are like movies you gotta watch alone, because you're gonna be like fucked up.
I like
for me, it's
Shawshank.
Rosewood.
Yeah,
Rosewood
Rosewood
will
is
fuck
fucked
you up,
up.
too.
Rosewood fucked me. I was
Rosewood is the top. Shit.
Ben Rames.
Ben Rames.
You
That's
don't remember
The
Rosewood?
I ain't
mama,
watching that
the
shit.
mama
That's,
from Good Times was on there.
What about what's the other movie you said?
Shawshank Redemption.
Morgan Freeman.
Morgan Freeman.
Okay.
Rose-
And
Yeah.
Morgan Freeman was 92 in that movie.
What's my man, the Boys in the Hood, the director?
John
John
Singleton.
He directed Rosewood.
Hold on.
Yeah.
What about 72 days of slave? What's that?
9 years a slave.
12 years a
12
slave.
days a
12
slave.
years a slave.
12 years,
12 years
of
a
slave.
slave. Yeah.
I've
That
never
was some
watched
bullshit.
that.
I watched it.
That
That's
wasn't
some
no bullshit, folks.
It wasn't,
shit
but
was real.
god damn. Yeah, I don't like this
bro
shit.
was
Did y'all
living-
watch Emancipation?
Nah,
Will
not
Smith
yet.
movie?
Nah, that shit-
I watched it on the strength of him slapping Chris Rock just because I want to
It
see
already
if he-
came out?
Yeah, it's on
Yeah,
Apple
it's
TV.
on Apple.
Oh, shit.
That motherfucker fly.
Let me borrow your login.
What would happen? Hold on. What would happen if you on the stage?
Motherfucker slap. Man.
Hold on. What would happen if you on stage, you said a joke,
Yeah.
and someone came up and tried to
That's the
smack you?
thing.
Like,
Has
what would
that
you
happened?
do?
Has that happened?
Nah, it never happened.
Have you went back and forth with somebody?
Yeah.
Okay,
like,
tell us about
I
it.
can tell you about one time I was in what's that club?
El
It's
Paso.
on the not
Fuck El Paso.
I was on the north side. What's the club? Mr. A.
We ain't gonna know.
Okay.
Oh, shit,
Oh,
Mr.
shit.
A.
You almost got shot.
Nah.
I almost got killed.
Yeah, that was it. You almost got murdered.
Got killed. So I'm on stage. I'm probably like 2-3 years in. I'm raw. I'm talking shit. I just know how to talk shit, bro. I don't really know how to tell no jokes. I'm just talking shit.
Yeah.
So whatever I see, I'm just talking shit about
Straight
it.
up.
You know what I'm saying? So I see this nigga in the crowd. I'm on him. Nigga big, swollen shit. I'm on him. Come to find out, this nigga just got out of jail.
Shit.
So I'm on stage. Even if when I was done talking about him, I still had more time. So as I was going, I didn't know that he was like saying, I'm gonna beat his ass after the club. I'm gonna beat his ass. So when I got off stage,
You can count on me.
hey. When I got off stage, I went to my homegirl that was there. She was like, hey, we need to get out of here because he said he's gonna beat your ass. Like for real.
Now, how big was this dude though?
He was like, he's probably your size. Like
he's gonna fuck you up.
exaggeration. He's gonna fuck you up.
Probably your brother. He's gonna change you, my nigga. He's gonna change you.
So immediately after I heard that shit,
Count on me.
parking lot.
Yeah.
So immediately after I heard that shit, I dabbed everybody up that I need. I got my money and I headed out. So I got to the door. By the time I got to the door,
He was there.
He was there.
Yeah.
He was like, bro,
Wide chest and
my
everything.
bad, bro. I got carried away, dog. I just got out of jail. I got in my feelings, bro. You was funny than a motherfucker. And that's like
what's up.
That's what's up.
That's the
by
most
time-
dangerous that you've
That's
had.
the most dangerous. I mean, shit, bro.
Nobody ain't put
Ain't
hands
nobody
on you?
finna come on stage and slap me, bro.
Nobody ain't put. So let's say
I don't give a fuck, bro. Like, I might be like this right now, but
Bad word.
nigga, my oldest brother.
Word up.
It
I
is.
only say that because I worked with autistic
But
kids, so I don't like that word.
I'm gonna say this though. I'm gonna say this. I can only call. But I don't
Everybody
even.
out
In
there.
reality, I don't call him retarded. But I'm just saying, like,
we got you.
yeah, like my brother, real like that. He's smart as hell, but that nigga
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
dog.
Yeah.
That nigga crazy. That nigga throw it off, bro.
Yeah.
That nigga throw it off. But I be like, when it comes to him, bro, I be like, bro, he might be what it is, but growing up, he was really the man of the house because his checks paid the bills.
Yeah, dog.
God damn. Oh, fuck.
Let's talk about it.
Nah.
We survived, so it's really his
I feel
house. My daddy, you know what I'm saying? My dad, like, I'm gonna break down my whole little rundown. I'm gonna tell y'all some shit. I'm gonna tell y'all I'm telling some real
feel
shit.
you. I feel
I love
you.
the shit out of my brother. You better not touch my brother in front of me.
feel
I'll
you.
beat your ass.
Yeah, I feel you.
Real, and he gonna beat your ass too.
Yeah, them niggas strong.
He unorthodox, but you know
Nah,
what I'm
them
saying?
niggas strong as fuck.
He fight lefty.
He fight both hands.
Oh, he ambidextrous.
Bro, dog, this is why they call him special, bro. He will be in the back room. The back room is a L shape in the apartment. You gotta go down and then make an L in his room. That nigga, you will be in the living room, he'll throw some shit at you. That motherfucker would come all the way in the front and hit your motherfucking ass in the head. Yeah, that nigga throw curveball like a motherfucker. But like my dad, look, I'm
with a
just telling
slider.
y'all what type of situation I grew up in.
Dog, that's funny.
I grew like my daddy. This nigga's a current drug addict. You know what I'm saying? He's still
drugs back then?
he was on drugs back then. I'm just saying
He made it. He made it to now.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
still. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It's like it's his career at this point.
No doubt. No doubt. We respect that.
Then my oldest brother.
I respect that. I respect
Hey, look, it's consistency.
Yeah.
I feel
I fuck with
You know how y'all daddies was
I fuck with
been on the job for
consistency.
40 years?
Yeah.
My daddy been.
I respect that.
If he quit, I'd be like, nigga, what?
Yeah.
Fuck.
What, you guys get waiting on your pension.
Like I look up to you because of this shit. The
Yeah.
consistency of it. But then my brother, he was special. You know what I'm saying? Then my mom was a mama. Then my oldest sister is my oldest sister. So I really didn't look up to nobody because I couldn't.
My God.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody really like looked down to me, looking up. You know what I'm saying?
But
Like
they,
I was
but
really
they look
the-
down to you.
And you short.
Not look down. I'm short. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, yeah, let's because last time you was here, you said you hoop like Allen Iverson.
Come on, bro. I'm cold in the motherfucker. Especially on the game. Nigga, I
That boy
just,
say.
hey, the other day I'm in a game 7 against Ja Morant now. On the game, 2K. Nigga, I got the sliders up. So I walk up, sliders 100. I walk up, nigga, hit a walk-off 3, nigga. I felt so good, nigga. Then I turned the game off, then I went back to reality. I'm like, nigga, I ain't shit. Like, fuck. But, you know what I'm saying? That's just my family dynamic, you know what I'm saying? So when I talk about my brother, bro, it's not like, I love the shit out of my brother, you know what I'm saying?
If I come to your comedy show and sit in the front row, I want you to talk about me. Like, have me.
Why?
Because-
This nigga's a narcissist, too.
Yeah, for real. Like,
Cause I want you to go Dave Chappelle.
I'm gonna say this, bro. Ray on the show. I don't know if y'all know Ray, etc. Ben Jackson and
Ben
Lil
Jackson,
Darryl.
yeah.
Lil Darryl go before me, and Lil Darryl is
He still do comedy?
nigga. What? This nigga, he's finna be a superstar.
Who was Lil Daryl?
Lil Darryl, the
Darryl,
comedian. You
the
gonna know
comedian.
him if you come to the show. You gonna be like,
no. You think
I'm
about Ricky
thinking about
Smiley.
Ricky fucking Smiley.
nah, he
No,
still
no,
do
he-
comedy though.
No, Ricky
Daryl.
Smiley do radio.
He
too.
radio, yeah.
Yeah, he still do comedy.
He still
Okay,
do
yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I forgot who it was.
We was talking about niggas whooping your ass after the thing. But
Oh
you finished it,
yeah. Like I'm throw it out, bro. Ain't no nigga finna touch me.
Really?
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
Win, lose, draw. You can. I mean, I'm gonna go out. If I lose, I'm gonna go out swing. You gonna be like, that nigga. I beat his ass, but he was tough though.
So you're not gonna be too like corporate with it, like hosting the Oscars and let a nigga walk.
That's different, bro.
But I'm just saying, you still gonna keep Harm Clark in your heart, like, or just
Not at the Oscars, bro.
But if a nigga walk on stage.
You gotta say something, but you gotta do something, bro.
But you're gonna be like, if Will Smith, if you talking about me and I walk on and you gonna be in the mic, nigga, you got me fucked up if you think you gonna say that. Cause you from Houston.
I ain't gonna say, I probably try to make a joke about it.
But you're not gonna continue to let me walk up to you and still.
Nah, I'm gonna be like, what the fuck you doing, man?
That's what I'm saying.
Nigga. I'm gonna move around, but you ain't finna slap me. Will Smith wouldn't have slapped me.
So
I would have threw out a kick before you even got like close, nigga. Nigga, I was an orange belt, nigga.
One of them UFC kicks.
Yeah,
You know, they be kicking the cat. The
Hold on.
First off, there's no such thing as orange belt.
It is.
No, there is not.
It is an orange belt, bro.
There's like white,
Just
yellow.
because you got muscles, nigga, that don't mean you know about every
Martial art.
Wait, hold on. Were you in taekwondo or karate?
I was in karate.
Okay, there
Let
may
me
be
tell y'all
orange.
something
I'm
about
in
karate.
taekwondo.
Hey, look, I used to do
I
karate,
studied
right?
taekwondo for like 10 years.
I used to do karate. Yeah. Who you done?
I've done mixed martial arts for like 10 years.
All right, look. So I was in middle school doing karate, right?
The fuck when did you do
He
taekwondo?
lying for the
No,
cameras,
I
bro.
know. I'm straight up. I did that shit from like 16 to like 26. When I was in Oklahoma, I would go to train mixed martial arts.
I ain't gonna put it past him, bro. I ain't gonna put it past him.
You was in Oklahoma with I
did taekwondo. My dad,
so he
black
can
belt
say he
taekwondo.
can make up a bunch of shit.
My dad, no, straight up. My dad
make
made a
up
black
a
belt
bunch of
taekwondo, straight up.
Yeah.
Like he used to have us when we was kids.
I
We would
don't
do
put
that
it past him.
shit. And then,
a ninja, man.
like we did that shit. There's no orange belt, my nigga. There's no orange belt.
Let's look it up.
Look, we're looking up right now.
Look it up.
Please.
Go ahead,
somebody
keep talking though. Keep going.
Go.
Nah, I was on
Orange
orange
belt.
belt.
I think it is.
Look it
No,
up.
but you were saying
Nah, I
Craig
want to
Wilson.
put that nigga right, bro.
I feel you. I like that energy.
What's wrong with you, man?
He not gonna get slapped
I
on
was on
stage,
orange
all
belt,
right? Yeah.
It's yellow orange, so you are right.
Oh, come
It's
on.
yellow
man.
orange though, so you
I
are
had
right.
the fucking belt.
So we
I
can
quit
do
after that. That's what I'm saying. I
You quit after
that.
orange.
But I was saying we used to go to these tournaments. I used to beat their ass because I used to fight for real.
Yeah.
I ain't do all that kicking shit. I'm telling you, bro, I was cold. I know how to fight. I know how to play football, basketball. Y'all wouldn't believe it.
No,
Yeah.
we don't.
I played.
You talked about
I'm gonna tell y'all,
football
nigga. I
last time.
started 12th grade year, 2010. Nigga, I started off at Will linebacker against Parallel Every
No, you
Line.
did not, because you
Every
said that
Line
last time.
Stadium, nigga.
No, you did not.
Every Line Stadium.
You started at linebacker.
Will linebacker, bro.
He was outside, yeah.
Outside linebacker.
Yeah.
I was like a
How
safety,
much did you
but
weigh?
nigga, I was probably like 140. In the books they had like I'm like 5'6". In the books they had me like 5'9", 5'10". You know they be lying in the books. You know when you get the scouting books, 175. Nigga, I'm light. Nigga,
Yeah.
I'm the list nigga. I'm the list nigga on the field going hard. I'm getting defensive player, MVP of the game and shit.
Did you hoop in high school?
Nah, I ain't hoop because we had Tommy Mason.
Yeah, Tommy was
y'all had
cold.
TMG.
Yeah.
Y'all had TMG.
Shout out to TJ Ford. That
But
nigga hit me up yesterday too.
his team wasn't cold like that.
But
he
TMG was
was.
all
He
American.
was.
They
He
had some cold niggas, but you got they had
I had
to
a
go.
partner that played.
They had to go against Yates.
They did.
All the other shit.
And TMG was the coldest nigga.
Tim, but I talk to him every time I talk to him, I always tell him like, nigga, you should have went to Oak Hill. You should have stayed at Oak Hill.
Nah, I'm glad he came to OU.
No,
You should have stayed there. He went to, in high school.
I'm just talking about college. I'm glad he came to OU.
If he would have went to Oak Hill, he wouldn't have went to OU.
Yeah, he would have. Because we had Jeff Capel.
Nah, he would have
Capel
went
was
somewhere.
pulling because when he came from Duke, he was pulling all the All-Americans OU. He was.
Okay.
I mean, we had Tiny Gallon.
Tiny.
Willie Warren.
We had Willie Warren.
Willie was cold.
Willie was cold.
He got hurt though, right?
Like Jeff Capel could pull All-Americans, bro. Like he could. He could recruit them.
Y'all had Tommy right on the podcast, right?
Yeah.
Yep, we sure did. And he said you couldn't hoop.
According to him, nigga, you know how cold he was.
He didn't say
You know how cold he was though?
He didn't say
I
that.
can't
He
even
did not say
remember.
that.
Hey,
He
let me
did not
tell
say
you, we used to play AAU, right? This is like the first time I met him. Like Nigga, you know, we see Tommy, nigga. He been cold. He been having that
I
presence
played against him in
since
elementary school. I played
since
against this nigga
elementary.
in
He
the
been
championship game.
Elrod.
He been a
Elrod.
commodity. Like when you see him, it's like, oh shit, that's you know, you know what I'm saying. So one time we was like it was, you know how y'all ever play AAU?
Yeah.
You know how after the AAU games, you go probably like in the back of the school and play outside and shit. That nigga was shooting and shit, man. That nigga put a burger. I had a shirt with a pocket on the front. That nigga, he grabbed a ball, he put a burger he ain't finished in my pocket right here and told me to hold it while he shoot around. And I held that bitch. I stayed right there and held that bitch until he got done. That nigga shot like 100 times.
And
I was
ate the
still
double
right there.
cheeseburger.
And after he done, he was sweating and shit. I said, "Here go your burger, bro. I don't eat that bitch."
You need your
Man,
nutrients.
I was a true fan of Tommy, bro.
yeah,
So
yeah.
if he said I was sorry, I was sorry. Yeah. Yeah.
All right, on your tour, man. Like, so before you go on tour, before you book, you go around and you work out your jokes.
I'm working on my jokes on tour.
Oh, on tour. Okay, that's what I was getting at. Okay, so you just gonna take the if you flop, or what they call it, bomb. Yeah,
Have you ever bombed on stage?
of course. Any comedian bomb.
You live before a bomb at any moment. You just gotta think about it, bro. This public speaking. You never know how you one thing might throw you off, and you be like, "Fuck, I can't shake back from that." You just gotta get through it. It happens. Like if you want to really be a comedian, you gotta accept that.
Yeah.
Like at any time. Like if motherfucker don't laugh, fuck nigga, I'm finna go home, do my thing. I ain't tripping. I come back. I can bomb tomorrow and go crazy the next night.
You got to be confident to be a comedian.
Everybody not gonna like you, bro.
What's the protocol if you wanted to go work a New York circuit or LA circuit? Like if you want to go to the Cellar in New York or what they got, Cellar. You've been to the Cellar. Like if you want to go work out.
Caroline's closed. Caroline's closed.
Oh, it's closed?
No, I went to the
It was a Comedy Cellar.
No, but I went to the
You went to Caroline's?
No, I went to it was called Black Big Pussy. It was pussy in the name.
Damn.
No,
The
video
picture that
posted
you have is
was
the
from
Comedy Cellar.
Huh?
No, that was
No,
the Comedy
the name
Store
of the
in
show,
LA.
nigga.
The Comedy
No,
Store
you
was
went
LA.
to the name of the show.
That's the name of the
No,
show.
that's the name of the club. I remember that.
Bro, you went to the
Any
Comedy
nigga
Cellar.
that can't name a comedy club big pussy need
Some
their
club.
ass
Hold on.
shut down.
I'm telling you, go to that picture you posted. It's the Comedy Cellar, bro.
It's the Comedy Cellar. Or the store.
The fat black pussycat.
Nigga,
That's the show.
that's
No,
the
but where's
porn
the
site
show?
he talking
But
about.
where's
Yeah, that's a
this
new
place
porn
you're at?
site.
The fat black pussycat Born Lounge.
What's the venue?
Oh, a lounge. Oh yeah, probably
The
is.
fat black pussycat.
Bro,
After
the
the Comedy
picture
Club
with you
come
on
out.
stage is the...
The fat black nigga. I'm telling you, I was
Said
there.
lounge.
Yeah. The picture you on stage is like the Cellar.
But
It really
anyway,
is, yeah.
I was just saying, like, what's that protocol? Like, if you want to go, like, work out different cities and just work out and just see what the crowd is like, see what your jokes, how they hit.
I mean, if I go out there, shit, I just see.
Is that a part of your plan?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So I went to LA, Atlanta. I did the shit. Like
What's it like in Atlanta? Like, it's black as fuck, and they gonna let you know.
Motherfucking black, dog.
Yeah.
You gotta come with it. You gotta come with it everywhere.
Straight up.
Detroit,
Straight up.
Atlanta. You gotta come with it. Anywhere you go, you gotta bring.
What's
your
the toughest city you performed in?
Like
where nobody
I
wants to
haven't
laugh.
traveled enough to say it's a tough city. Like even when I was in Atlanta, I performed like 3 times. That's not enough to say. You know what I'm saying? It's tough. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I done had some tough. I remember when I first went to the Improv, nigga. Got up there, bro.
Houston Improv.
It says Comedy Cellar on the back.
That's what we
But
said.
it was the fat black pussy.
Yeah,
That's the
that,
show.
that was their night.
That's the
No,
show.
night.
nigga, I'm telling you, that was the venue that I went to.
Damn.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm
I
like
don't
you.
know.
I don't like being told that I'm wrong, and I'm
But you
telling
are wrong, though.
I'm not, nigga. I went to the fat black pussycat.
Hey, that's where folks went, man. Why y'all-
I've never heard of that in my
Like,
life.
goddamn. But yeah.
I know one thing, he promoting the hell out them. Straight up. I want to go to the Fat Black Pussy Lounge
No,
in New York.
In New York.
I gotta find that.
Hell yeah. And I want to see some fat black women.
Nah, it's in the Greenwich Village. That's where we went to.
Okay.
Okay.
We got it. That's what we
Really
went,
fun comedy club in the back part of Comedy Cellar.
In the Comedy Cellar, like we said.
The place is called Fat Black.
But it's
Pussycat.
in the Comedy Cellar.
Kill you niggas.
Do it. Let's box immediately. Cameras
keep
on.
talking about
man, you
boxing.
can't box. Why the fuck
I'm
you
not
box?
talking about boxing when I use the word kill.
But
It's a
I'm going to
rap.
kill you before you get
I'm like,
there.
dude, at his comedy club. It's a rap.
Why can't we just box on camera right now?
No, man, I don't want to see that, man.
What you talking about?
I don't want to see that, man.
Niggas
He gonna
rumbling
win.
in this
He
whole.
gonna
Oh, he
win.
can box.
He can box.
Okay.
But I can too.
He just ripped me off like I was done.
Man, I mean, I don't want to see that. That's not fair, bro. That's not fair. That's not a weight class, bro. Unless you got a pistol on you, nigga, you ain't.
And you got to get to it.
Yeah.
It's like the nigga off the Simpsons. No, he's done. He's already done.
Come on, man, I want y'all to stick together, man.
We are sticking together. We are sticking
Yeah,
but we
bro.
do need the box though.
Hey,
Okay,
what,
sometimes y'all need to get it out. Go ahead.
what you think about House Party?
That's what I was finna bring you up, bro.
Go
That
ahead.
shit was dope, bro.
I want to see it.
They
Oh,
saw
you haven't
it.
saw
I,
it?
I,
These
wasn't,
two
I
saw
wasn't
it.
able. I wasn't able to be there because I had the surgery.
And I
Okay,
left,
okay, gotcha.
And I left
Man,
after we shot
bruh.
content.
I can say, first off, I like the way they shot the movie. You know, most movies go on
HBO Max. Oh,
no cameras.
oh, I got you.
They
Yeah, yeah.
use film.
They did.
They use film, bro. And Neil Long said this shit in the interview on the Breakfast Club. The difference between movies now and back then.
phone is that?
Say Screwston, bro.
Security.
God damn, Screwston.
That's security right there. That's security. But
Our
the
security
difference-
looking out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So the difference between now and back then is they shot on film back
Yeah.
then, and the movies look more genuine. You know what I'm saying? In this House Party movie, it didn't seem like they was trying to like remake the House Party. They
Right.
just came up with their own story, and
Right.
it's just like
That shit was good.
Yeah,
the only thing that was missing is like them top notch cameos, like the Chris Tucker, Bernie Macs, how Martin came off.
Yeah.
You
You
know
gotta
what I'm
pay
saying?
for them though.
Most of them died, huh?
Well,
But
only
you
Bernie
still,
Mac. Only
like,
Bernie
Martin.
Mac.
Man, you
Most
still
of
Only
got
Bernie Mac.
See, this is what I.
They got Rush Hour 4 coming.
Yeah,
out.
what you say?
Yeah.
Oh, Bernie Mac died.
But we don't need to see though them
Yeah,
people. We
yeah.
need to see some new
Straight up.
motherfuckers that'll come in and because House Party really PG.
Yeah.
But when you add Bernie Mac, Chris Tucker, and all them, they give the spice to the movie.
Yeah.
What was that nigga that made him eat
what's
toe jam?
what's the nigga
Toe
that had the
jam,
dog?
yeah.
What's the nigga that had the dog? The pimp nigga.
Yeah, the one that
Toe jam.
made him eat
Yeah,
toe jam.
That nigga
What's my
funny
nigga
as
name?
fuck. I don't
I
know.
can't-
how-
Faison.
Michael Kaya?
Yeah,
Michael
Kaya,
Kaya.
yeah,
Michael Kaya.
They
Yeah,
had
that nigga
them
funny
that
as
made
hell.
the movie spicy. That's
Yeah.
the only thing
Bro,
it
do
was.
you know he was a
even-
functioning
even,
crackhead
AJ
for 15
Johnson.
years?
AJ Johnson.
AJ
The
Johnson.
daddy.
Make it good,
The daddy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Daddy,
saying?
yeah.
But the mama was spicy too. The mama was kind of.
The
The
aunt,
black
yeah,
nigga's mama, she
yeah,
was
yeah.
spicy, but
aunt too.
yeah,
There ain't no
Hold
damn
on,
Ninja Turtles.
what you call him died?
Why are you pointing
Red.
at me? Why are you
Red.
pointing at me
Red.
when you say someone
Not
died?
Red, but the,
Red died too, though.
yeah, he did. But I'm Kid's dad.
That's my pussy.
His dad- yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh,
That's the shit that was missing.
Motherfucker.
But other
Yeah.
than that, bro, I enjoyed the movie. I was like, damn, I'm glad I ain't got
Yeah.
nothing negative to say about this movie.
Yeah, nah, it was.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
good.
we almost got, or y'all almost got kicked out the movie because our photographer who left, he was trying to snap pictures of
Yeah.
the video.
Oh,
Them
man.
niggas was
During the
on it.
movie.
Hey, turn that phone
Yeah.
off.
He should have got kicked out.
Shout out to House Party, man. They made a good movie.
Yeah.
All right, so what can we expect from you moving forward? We know you got your tour, all that good stuff before we wrap. What can we expect from you moving forward?
Shit, just elevating, man. The movie game, comedy game, skit game, all that
What
shit.
skit should we do?
How rappers being interviews.
That's a good skit.
Different shit. I got some ideas. We can work it. Ain't got it. We can work it.
We need to do a skit
We can
together.
work it.
We do.
I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna give y'all my ideas. Y'all add to it.
That's
We
I had
Yeah.
one in mind though.
What's it?
What
It
is it?
came to me.
What is it?
We gotta have a green screen though.
What
Why?
is it?
Cause I don't know why, but I saw on Twitter earlier this week that song "Coolie Water." You know
Cool
that
in the
song?
water.
Yeah.
Cool.
And then
Yeah. I'm about to go jam that
immediately
shit.
what I thought about, I was like, I watched. It was like a video of it. I ain't never seen the video, and I was like, yo, this nigga really stealing the whole shine in this gospel song. And the thing that came to my mind was like niggas doing the gospel song and the dude going off, and then the other one kind of like just getting jealous and getting pissed off.
In the
It's a
video?
funny visual. Yeah, in the video. Like he waiting on his turn and the nigga ain't giving up his solo and the nigga getting pissed off.
That could work.
And it's a gospel song, so nigga, that don't
Cooling water from
happen.
grandma's.
Bro, watch
Yeah.
that video. That old nigga had the entire time. The
Like
other nigga was
Spaccavelli.
just like cooling water, and then they'll show him pin him with the waterfall. He's cooling water, and then the other nigga like grandma, and it was just a lot. And I was like, yo,
We
that
might be able
nigga
to pull that
took
off.
the
We
whole
might be able to
goddamn
pull that
thing.
off.
What was that other shit? The group, it was on Twitter. It was trending like 2 months ago. You sent it. One of y'all sent it, and it was like they had the green screen.
Oh,
and there was
as yet.
yeah, how it go?
I saw the sun.
Yeah,
The moon.
Yeah.
Whoever they was fucking, they had the best pussy ever.
Yeah,
'cause
that
they
was-
saw everything.
Yeah.
When you see the galaxies, that's
Yeah.
that's some
Bro,
fire.
Yeah, that's a mushroom in
Yeah.
the pussy.
We need to
I
meet
stay
her.
away from that pussy right
Yeah,
Yeah, you need to meet her.
now.
When did you
been
first have some pussy
Have y'all
like
been
that?
seeing that
Damn.
thing where they've been talking about like women having orgasms and fainting?
Fainting.
Fainting.
I seen that in
Yeah,
the
yeah,
video
that
once.
happen all the time for me. Shit.
This nigga here. They ain't say nothing all
No
day.
nigga that really do that gonna say that.
Exactly. So that's what I'm saying. Like so.
No nigga bragging about
If-
I made her nut like a motherfucker.
If that ever happened to you, like, what would be your reaction? Like, you know, his was just braggadocious. I would be
Yeah.
concerned.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Like,
call emergency
You gonna
services.
do the
I'm gonna be concerned and I'm smiling though. I'm smiling at the same time.
You gonna do the
I might do the Sammy Sosa though. Like after I might go like this. You know how Sammy Sosa after he hit a home run? I might do that.
Steph- right there.
Stephen Curry.
Yeah, I might do that after I hit a home run.
Man, she gonna be
You know?
all right. She gonna wake
Shit, I'd be
Bring
scared.
that chocolate.
Wake up.
She not unconscious,
Wake up.
bro.
What you mean she
Like
not
Simba did
unconscious?
Mufasa. Wake up. Wake up.
Yo, I
Gotta
saw,
go
I
home.
saw the craziest meme.
Forge a-
I saw the craziest meme on Twitter, and I would put it in our group chat right now because y'all need to see it. And it was really defiling what was happening in Lion King. And I'm really mad that because I know it had to be a black that made this. So I'm sending it to everybody in the group chat
That's
right
how you
now.
know he been walking that white man.
It is.
Man,
Look,
black.
I'm sending it to the group chat
nigga
now.
said, oh,
Everybody in the
black.
group chat, look at this. And it really disgusts me that this
Oh,
was
my
on.
God.
Hey, come on,
Why is
bro.
this in your
Sit
phone?
here, chill,
I was
man.
like, why is this on Twitter?
nigga
Why is this in your phone?
Because I was disgusted. Look at this shit, bro.
Wow.
Like, why was this on Twitter?
hitting the
Like, why was this on
My
Twitter?
homeboy got a joke. He gonna be at the show too. He got a joke about Lion King.
Bro,
We'll say
Being like sexual.
it is. That's why that picture.
That's why he slapped the shit out of
Oh
him.
no,
Shout out to
I know
Ben
exactly where he going at because it's when Nala licked Simba. I've been talking about that for you. Speaking
She
of
looked
Disney,
at-
before we go,
Before we wrap,
since we
before
got
we wrap,
somebody
yeah.
out, let's put the camera on me because I've been talking about this since 1994.
We love this movie.
I love this movie, but I always talked about this one scene. I said, "Yo, that's not cool." Like this. If you ever seen the movie Blank Check,
Great movie.
it's a
movie.
great movie. That's a classic. Preston Waters is a legend.
Go.
Legend. Shout
You
out
don't know
Chris.
where this
Dog.
nigga at?
Probably
He
on
in
drugs
jail.
somewhere.
He in jail.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, he went off and he went off and
Because what happened to him in the movie?
exactly. Probably why.
Damn, he
Dog,
got
the
molested in real
FBI
life.
agent.
God damn.
He first off, Preston Waters had white privilege because he got a blank check. He was able to cash it for $1 million, no questions asked. They gave it to him in cash. I remember cashing a check from Whataburger and needing
hold up.
2 forms of ID. So, dog, he cashed a check, stole $1 million.
That was a coincidence, though.
It was a coincidence, but still, no questions asked. What that old white dude say? It was like the neck, the lick, whatever.
Yeah.
the shit. But anyway, the nigga, the dude got $1 million. He took out a grown ass woman on a date. Grown ass woman. She
He
had a
actually finessed
grand
the
old
shit out
time. She ain't wear no bra. She ran through the waterfall with him. Like grand old time. That's cool. Whatever. At the end of the movie, she kissed this kid open mouth.
She sure did.
She kissed him.
Open mouth kiss, bro.
Yeah, he got rock hard. too.
Not even just the movie though. Think about it in real life. You do movies, there's multiple takes.
Right.
You got all these adults watching this kiss happen multiple times. I thought about that part as an adult. As a kid, I was like, yo, why is she kissing this kid like this?
Man, that was different times, crazy.
Bro, that shit is crazy as hell.
It was 94.
And then they negotiated when they can date again. Like,
They
okay,
sure did.
you got to be 17. You got to be 16.
She was,
Okay, let's just say
she was an FBI agent. She
Yeah.
was a fed.
Man,
Yeah.
times was
She couldn't arrest
different.
herself, nigga.
Bro, she did it with the cops present too.
Yeah.
She did.
And he threw a $250,000 party and he only had like $536 left.
Why do you know this so detailed?
Because we
Bro,
love
I
that movie.
watched this
You need to do movie
dog.
reviews.
We do.
bro.
We do.
Y'all do.
We did. We did.
Bro,
Yeah.
nobody.
Yeah.
It only came. It only resurfaced.
So can we do Blake Check as a movie review?
It only
Got to.
resurfaced because TikTok.
Let's do it.
Let's do
TikTok
it.
is
We
next
got to
week.
do it.
Next
We
week.
got to do it.
Next week we
Tone
doing.
Loc was incredible in that movie.
He was.
Funny
What
as
can I
fuck.
see the movie reviews at?
We do.
It's on
We do.
YouTube.
It's on
And
YouTube.
it's on the same
Yep,
page?
same
We
thing.
did
We've done
Above
New
the
Jack
Rim.
City, Above the Rim, Blade.
Hey, I got-
Best Man.
Hey, New Jack City. So, you know how I do the snitching shit, right?
You do.
I'm about to do a short film called New Rat City. Y'all be on the lookout. Also we got me and Lil Darryl, aka Counterfeit Lil Copy. We got a album coming out called Witness Protection.
Okay. Okay.
Y'all need to link up with Charleston White.
Yeah, we do. We do Charleston White.
He gonna be
Bubba
Master
Dub.
White
Splitter.
is not part of the Kaka community.
He
He's not.
He do comedy now
He's
too.
not
He
one
do
of them.
copy. And apparently he killing it.
I'm not gonna say he killing it, but he's gonna be able to kill it because he gotta learn how to tell
Right.
He got to get the beats.
material.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
he's
yeah.
a natural though.
He's a natural.
The nigga talk shit. So I
What?
wish I can talk shit like him.
Hey,
There's
he be-
no way. You
Nah,
just gonna
he-
have to fight
But then
him.
he's smart.
You gonna have to
Yeah.
fight him.
though.
That-
The number
like,
one
I ain't
thing
gonna
to
knock him. He cold at the top
Cold.
shit.
yeah, the number one thing to be a great comedian is being smart. You got to know how to talk about any and everything. Off top. I just opened up for Russell Peters last Thursday.
Man, congrats,
that
bro.
boy
Yeah.
is major.
Yeah.
Really?
Full Indian crowd
Where though?
at the Improv.
Damn.
They just snuck me in. They say, fuck it, get you
That
10
nigga-
minutes. So
that
shout
nigga
out,
cold.
he killed it though.
That's
Like,
what's up.
That
he
nigga
know how
cold.
to talk about any and everything.
Yeah.
Who is this?
Russell
Peters. That nigga cold.
Yeah, he cold.
So y'all go support him on the 28th. This will be out tomorrow. So we'll be able to share. We'll tag you in some clips,
Gotcha.
etc. Y'all go support him.
Y'all think
on
I'm
the
gonna get
28th.
canceled for the retarded thing?
Just don't see.
Nah,
It's
we
not-
got
it's
We'll
not
bleep
good
it out.
word.
We got you.
We'll
We got
bleep
Bleep
it
it out
out
for
though.
YouTube.
We got you.
Leave it out.
But
Okay.
yeah, that's like not a good word. That's
Don't even worry.
like with gays, you can't say the F word.
You know
Or
what's
short people, you can't say the M word.
What's the
It's just
M word?
Yeah,
gotta say
it's
little
just
people.
the rules of the game now. It's just like adapting. They changed the rules in football. You can't hit with your head down no more.
Right.
Running
I get
backs
the
can't
I
throw
get
their
the
head down.
retarded. I get the retarded.
Still saying it.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm saying I'm tripping. My bad. My bad, y'all. My bad.
Tell the people where they can find you again, brother.
Hold on. I get that. I get all that, right?
Yeah.
But in order for comedians to have freedom of speech, we gotta
Yeah, I feel
do
you.
freedom
Now
of
you
speech.
turned it to
I
feel
MLK.
you. I feel you.
But it has to be smart, like you said.
It don't have to be smart.
No,
Yeah, it do.
because
Yeah,
it's-
it do.
yes, it do.
It do.
Because
It
Dave
do.
Chappelle has mastered being smart and saying what the fuck he want to say.
Well,
And
but
I
I'm
get
saying not as smart. It can't be corny.
Straight up.
Yeah.
Yeah, you ain't got to be corny
It
with
can't
it, but
be
it's
corny. It
if
gotta
you-
make sense.
You got to
It gotta
be
make
able
sense.
to
That's what I
adapt
mean.
those to the rules of the game.
Yeah, so
'Cause
what
if you
I-
don't, then you lose.
So what I
Ain't that
said
every
was,
joke?
I'm not attacking them.
You're not.
I'm just
It's
from my
relatable to your brother.
And you have a brother. That's what I'm saying. It works for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Mike Epps did a bit where he talked
But that
about
was
a handicap.
2009.
2005 or some shit like that.
2008.
Yeah.
but then
Yeah.
he talking about like, I promise y'all, my cameraman got one leg, right? Last night,
bro. Handicapped people, bro.
Last night, we was having a session, bro. And he told me the reason he don't play basketball no more is because he broke his foot.
On his good leg.
No, on a
Euro
fake leg.
step.
He say he been having a cracked fake leg for 5 years.
He got plantar. He got plastic fasciitis. Plastic fasciitis.
I just thought I had to say that, man.
Man, that's it. That episode 229 of the Horsemen. Shout out to Jeff, man. We appreciate it, bro.
Nah,
we really,
I
we
appreciate
really
that.
do. We really
shit
Do
do.
fun.
a movie review on Harlem Nights and shit
Come
like
through
that.
in.
Yeah.
I
Come
don't want to do it. I
through.
want to see y'all.
We do it all
We
the time.
do
You
it
can
all the
come
time,
through.
bro.
Okay.
Like,
I
you
don't
can-
want to. I don't want to review that.
Why not? Now we got a
Y'all
good
review Life. Y'all
Yeah,
wanna
we
review Life?
that's up.
we do.
Next.
Life is coming up. We do a good thing. We do like best character, most quotable line,
Soundtrack.
Can we do
soundtrack.
Life like a snippet of Life right now? Hey, let's do it.
Go ahead. Go.
What's your
Because bro, I watched Life and
Back on Netflix.
now it's finna go leave in a minute.
It is.
Okay.
You got like 10 days.
Yeah, you got like
Yeah.
10 days.
These niggas study the
Life is
algorithm.
my number one movie of fucking all time.
Yeah.
But
Say watch.
What you got in that bottle there, old timer?
come on, man,
Yeah.
it's so
Your
many.
lips to say watch.
That motherfucker, every line
But
you
you been
hung on
pig skin
to.
when I found him.
Yeah.
Come on, bro.
Better let me
But
in
nah,
this-
I just realized like Ray was like the most shadiest,
Oh, without question. Yeah.
best friend.
No, he wasn't the best
Yes.
friend.
Because he had Morton back,
But he was
though.
the shady-
Bro,
what are you talking about?
Listen to what we talking about. House Party was that. House Party, the friend was reckless, but he had his back.
He had his
I
back.
see that. I can see that. I can see that. Yeah.
I mean,
that.
Phil,
Because
you
he
know
could
what I'm
have
talking
shot
about.
him and got free, and he didn't shoot.
He didn't shoot him. Yeah, he didn't shoot him.
He could have just let the nigga drown.
Yeah, he's like, you don't want to drown that guy. You know, he's a square. He didn't know he was fucking with. Yeah.
Shout out to Rick James.
Yeah,
He was
shout
in
out
that
to
movie.
Rick James.
A lot of
Shout
people
out
didn't
to
know
Rick
that was Rick James.
Shout out to
Didn't
Rick
I
James.
tell y'all? Oh, it was somebody I told. Nate was like, "No way." I said,
That's
"Bro,
Rick
No, that was
James.
Rick
James.
James
Yeah.
was in Life.
And he did his thing.
I didn't know that.
He said, nigga,
Yeah, Rick James. That's Rick James in life.
the one that got his watch. That was Rick
That's Rick
James.
James.
That was
That's Rick
Spanky.
James.
He was
Spanky.
spanking.
Yeah.
Yep. We got so save it. We gotta do a life
Yeah,
review
yeah.
because people need to know that. Because we do the cast also. We do the cast also on.
Oh, okay, so when we do the H-Town movie premiere, we're going to come back.
That's what I've been telling you. We need to do
we're
that.
gonna come
Yeah,
back.
whenever you do that, we want H-Town to hear. So tell the people where they can find you again. That middle camera right above that one is yours. Where can they
At
find
Jeff Shelley, JEFF SHELLEY on all social media platforms. Fuck with a nigga.
And you can find him on Tasty Blacks.
Tasty Black. I might got a scene on that motherfucker. Might got a
Hey,
scene.
chill out, Sauce
They
Walker,
owe me.
chill out.
I didn't watch enough Tasty Blacks to deserve a spot on that motherfucker.
Really? You gonna
Yeah.
be? What's your porn name?
Lil' man.
Man, that's episode
I'ma
229.
fuck the shit out of motherfucker.
We out, man. We out.